Kal'Jaru. We are in session 25 of the Sworn Souls. I don't know if you guys can see much.
25.
Pretty sure it's mostly on my face.
All you can see is Peace's scalp and spear.
He's tall.
There we go.
The Sworn Soul. Can they even see the number over there? 25?
No, if you slid it over a little bit more. Yeah, there you go.
25. There we go. Still getting used to
What a good number. That's like...
How
That's a good number.
Russell's turning.
True. Yeah.
True.
Oh yeah, that is right.
I just sat there, I'm like...
Huh? Yep. Russell's getting old. I guess. Okay, so welcome to session 25. I don't think we have any announcements. Next week we should be.
I cannot believe what you have just done.
Yes, next week will
I cannot
probably
believe
be Ranger's Kitchen. Hopefully something good.
Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't have anything planned, but hopefully.
Yes.
All I need is the creature, because I want to make the thumbnail early. But...
Just make a list of creatures so that he can make a
well,
list of them.
he did send me a list.
And then didn't use...
I did like go through the list and I made a lot of the ones that he had on the list, but then I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of done.
And then I proceeded to use like
different ones,
Yeah.
which actually kind of was a good thing because now I have this pool of images I can use, and then we have new ones. So
yeah,
he was able to use the ones I gave him to train his AI. So,
yeah,
well, that's nice at least.
that's cool. So now it's smarter and can take over the world sooner.
yeah. I've been secretly feeding this AI information to help it take over the world. Don't worry, I have signed a contract that is going to allow me the best perks for this world takeover, and
The only world that can take over is Kal'Jaru.
I'm just kidding. It's art.
But Ben doesn't even have enough information about that to take it over. Because it is not written down. Just brain info. Last we left off, getting back on task, is
Yeah.
In the thing? No, we
no.
No, we were in a ditch.
No.
We went to the
we went to the
came
nature
out. We went
realm.
down to the bottom
and then
of
we
the...
had it's the same. Is it a ravine? Is that what?
It's a chasm.
Chasm?
We went down to the bottom of the chasm, found the stone.
I don't
curse.
remember what it was called.
Oh, we
either.
went back to
And
the
then we went
mimic
back out.
houses.
Yeah.
We each got our own house, and
Well,
Yeah, and that was actually
fools
kind of
of tooks were planning on planting pumpkins.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had a lot of pumpkin shenanigans
Where-
last time.
we're gonna have to spread.
They nearly killed themselves.
We have a plan.
Wink.
Where did I?
Very exaggerated.
I have way too many documents. Signed.
Ben.
Yes. As they said, they made it to the Mimic Village, fought off the stone ankegs, made it to... There we go. Looked around, found a rift, just a little bit below the chasm edge. They fell through, well, Fernand fell through, and Peace followed, where they proceeded to plant a pumpkin seed that would allow them to increase their lowest stat.
I got jacked.
At a very high risk, high reward. Luckily, Fernand had some healing left over, or else he would have died.
Apparently not high enough risk.
I mean,
We just got lucky.
60 damage is a lot of risk. With a DC of 20, like, that is hard. They rolled so freaking good. Like, every time. 20, 23, 27, 28. How?
Magic.
Right. But they decided to go back up. Went down the rift, not the rift, the chasm, Found 3 gnomes, 2 of which had what they have deemed the rock fever, or the earthen plague.
Oh yeah.
They told you guys that it was not a spreadable fever or plague. They don't know why, but it's been happening for the last several months. Let me actually sign into my calendar. So yes, you guys talked to them. They told you that Dorgan City is about a half day's travel, kind of like north. Just follow the chasm, pretty much. You guys decided that it was late. You guys weren't looking too great after the ink eggs, and so you went back up, and there was a mimic village waiting for you, with 4 little adorable cottages, pretty much, where mimics had formed all of the furniture and plants, and made nice comfy beds for you guys. In thanks of your help getting their home back. And that is where we pick up. You guys all wake up on the... Come on. How do I... Oh, it's loading. On some day in Bangladesh. But you guys are all in your own homes. Is there anything you guys would like to do as you wake up? Especially since... Wait, are you an elf?
I am a changeling.
Changeling, that's right.
Yeah.
You're an elf, since you only have to sleep for 4 hours.
The rest of us are mere mortals.
I have to sleep like 7 hours. 6 or 7.
8.
8 hours.
Everybody else has to sleep 8.
Well, they have to rest for 8 hours.
Yes.
You don't not necessarily fully asleep. Some of it is like, falling asleep. Some of it could be taking watch, but just relaxing.
Yes, not strenuous activities. So, is there anything you do after 4 hours of resting in your nice mimic bed?
Wake up early, and I'm going to go investigate that dimension rift.
Oh boy!
All on my own.
Okay. You know what? I should have been more worried about you and then these. I was like, Kane's like, how prepared are you? I was like, well, I have one path prepared, but there's like 4 ways this could go. But luckily, Peace won't be there, so I don't think they'll have to worry about the nature plane. Forgot about you.
You forgot about the nature nut?
I forgot about the nature nut.
What's the nature nut?
Nature nut. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Trees, man.
Nut as in obsessed with trees.
Obsessed with nature.
And nature.
Obsessed with anything strange, out of the ordinary. But yes, you get up and as you come out of your trance, you can it almost sounds like everything around you is snoring.
That's so weird.
Like you can hear the breathing of all of the different mimics in this house. Your bed is kind of just like breathing ever so
That's
slightly.
so weird.
It was very relaxing and therapeutic in the moment, but now that you like sit and think about it, like it's kind of creepy. But you get out. You open the door. And then walk towards where you remember the rift being. It being very dark. It's difficult to find, but you fell through, and you know where it is. And you have night vision. And it is a strange warping of space in the area. But you go to the rift. What would you like to do?
I'm going to toss a rock in it, making sure that it actually is the place.
Ouch! You toss a rock in and it just vanishes.
And now I jump in.
Oh boy. Okay, make an acrobatics check.
I can actually do this now. That'll be a no, that's a 14.
14? Okay, good enough. You jump through, you remember the tree, you jump in, land on it, slide a little bit, but you're able to keep your balance. You get down and get onto the floor. The last time you were here, it was day, and it still seems really light in here. But you don't see the sun, you don't see a moon. Like it's just like almost like a perpetual sunrise. Like the sky is like orangish color. Like it's strange, but it feels natural to you.
This is the perfect place to be. I'm gonna head over where the pumpkin patch was.
It is like literally right where
at
the bottom of the tree. Like you get down, there's like this tree leaning over. You jump through the portal, and then you jump down. Like you guys have planned it, like right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start going over to the pumpkin patch, one by one, taking off the pumpkin, throwing it back to the other side of the portal.
Did you guys eat all?
You ate all the pumpkins.
Oh, we ate
Oh, yeah.
Everything, yes. So you jump down there to look for the pumpkin patch, and like it's gone. Like everything in there, like all the leaves have like disintegrated. You can see where, like you can see this like pattern in the ground where the grass has grown a lot better. Almost like when everything disintegrated, that portion got the nutrients from it and then grown. So there is no pumpkin patch. There's no pumpkins. You guys just ate all of them. All whatever, like 15 of them or whatever. Like it was a ridiculous number.
Yeah.
Well, then,
especially considering what kind of pumpkin they were.
Let's see. It was.
You know what? This is perfect. This dice
it's
will always
14.
roll good numbers because I have this thing
13
here.
or 14.
Look.
I see. Just put it on the 1. So, what would you like to do?
Don't put it on the 1, otherwise it can't roll a 20.
It won't roll a 20, but it won't roll a 1.
I'm gonna scout around the entire area.
Scout around the entire area. Okay, you can either make an investigation or a perception check.
I will rather do a perception check.
Oh, that's what I figured.
That is a 25.
Ooh, 25. Okay, looking around, there's a lot of interesting stuff. Wow. 2 10s.
I will grab my painter sheet.
So, as you are looking around, like, there's a lot of color here. Tons of trees, tons of,
That's a wonderful book for him to pull out right about now.
Yeah, I got terrified.
Oh.
You can't see the rest of me shaking.
Pulling out a book. Uh-oh.
As you're walking around, you do see these strange little worms with these like little like hammerheads, like they're floating around. Just fluorescent worms. They're almost like a silvery color, but as they move, like the color shimmers and shifts. You can see these small little rabbits with these big old antlers on their head. With your perception, you can see these, not so much see, but you can hear some like giggling. Super tiny giggling. Just off behind some trees. You look over there and you can see these like, not toadstool, like some mushrooms coming out of a tree. Some large, super colorful toadstools. And you can see as like they get suppressed a little bit and then they come back out and then some other ones get suppressed and there's just a ton of little giggling around this tree. Invisible people. Roll a stealth check, actually.
That's a great thing to bring up right before I was going to say what I wanted to do. So, 8.
As you start,
I'm not really being stealthy.
as you start getting closer to this giggling, it stops as you get a little bit closer. What languages do you know?
I think he knows Sylvan.
That's why I'm asking. Like, most elves choose a Sylvan. I know I always do. I never use it, but
I never do.
It's an excellent question.
Goblin's more useful.
Usually, yes.
Celestial, Druidic, Dwarvish, Goblin, and Orc.
Wow.
No
Wait,
Sylvan.
did you even say Elven? You don't even know Elven.
Don't even know Elven.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
He studied
I
at
don't know
a
if
different
it's-
school.
I did grow up everywhere else.
Yeah, he was a wanderer.
Oh.
I had to pick up on every other language.
Yes. So as you get close, like, you can hear this strange, like, melodious
Melodious is
No,
good.
melodious.
No, melodious works.
Melodious
Yeah.
chatter going on between a few creatures. With your height of perception, you can tell that there's 5 tiny creatures just like shh, like trying to like whisper, but like you're just like sitting there like listening to them and listening to this gentle flitter of wings. But you have no idea what they said.
Do I know where it's coming from?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Like, they're just like, they're kind of like scattered and like are hiding underneath some mushrooms, or like you can like hear one like slowly trying to like creep around.
I am going over and I'm going to touch one of them and cast tongues.
Okay.
So I can understand any spoken language.
You have to touch the creature? Okay. Make a... Oh, goodness. Let's go with a...
Oh, interesting. So the difference between a toadstool and a mushroom is a toadstool's inedible.
I did not know that.
And a mushroom is edible.
So the reason why they call it a toadstool is because you're supposed to have toads sit on
You
it.
can't eat toads.
And
Yes.
So you can't eat toads and you can't eat toadstools. But you can eat mushrooms.
Unless you want to have a bad stool.
Well, some of them are poisonous, so...
That would give you a really bad stool. Give you a very runny stool.
Okay. Make an attack roll
Now,
with disadvantage. They are
No.
invisible. To try and touch it.
that's what I was thinking. Like,
Oh,
either
it's
they're
a nat
invisible
20.
or they're really tiny.
oh, that's pretty good. Just straight.
Add your dexterity
I like that.
and your proficiency.
So that will be a 19
19
instead of a modded 20.
Easy
Or
enough.
net 20.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of sneak up on one that's like hiding underneath this this mushroom.
It's
It's
not really
just,
sneaking up on it. It's just
I know, but like just like like trying to swat a fly. Like don't. And they like touch it and cast tongues on it. So you understand everything it says, and it understands everything you say.
just the one way.
Oh, so it understands everything you say.
It understands. I should have just touched me.
Yeah, why didn't you do that? What? This is the straightest blonde, the heaviest blonde moment I've
Wait
ever
a minute.
heard.
I just needed to touch me, and any creature knows at least one
What?
language and can hear the target understands what it says. I'm not gonna touch me. And like,
Concentration.
Yes.
yeah.
So you touch it, and you're like,
Wait a second.
No, the question that I ask is, can you understand everything that I hear?
it's like, and you're just like, "Ah, crap."
Wait. So, yeah, I can understand you, but you can understand me, but I can't understand you.
Yeah.
Sit there for about 30 seconds. Heavy blonde moment there. Now I'm gonna touch myself, and I'm gonna try and understand what this thing says. 2 spell slots gone. Just like that.
It says death to the giant.
Let me see if this requires a saving throw. I don't think it does.
Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna say I'm a friendly person. I know Faluha, and then touch myself, so that way it kind of knows me.
Well, hey, actually, maybe this is actually smart if they can understand you and you can understand them by touching both of you.
Yeah, but I don't like that counts for one.
Oh.
So you touch yourself and
It lasts for an hour.
Oh goodness!
Out.
Concentration for an hour?
No, it's one action. I touch them. It's not concentration.
What?
I just touch it and it understands for an hour.
So you touch it.
Oh, so they both. So you can understand them and they can understand you.
Touch myself. So for an hour, both of us can understand each other.
The two of you.
Wow.
We can understand.
So you touch it and you feel magic emanating from it, but nothing happens. But you touch yourself and now you start hearing very slight whispered voices, like coming from like behind you and to your left. There's two. It's just like, we should turn him into a frog and run away.
You know, a frog wouldn't be as impressive. Just letting you know.
They like kind of. Are you able to? Do they understand you when you speak, or is it just the one that you touched?
Anyone that understands
A language.
any spoken language understands what he says.
Okay, that's what I thought. Got it. You hear they'll be like, and then and like kind of zip around the tree.
Didn't mean to scare you, I promise.
Make a wisdom saving throw, I want to say.
I like that odd. The OY is farting.
Nope, not that.
What are you looking for?
Gosh dang it. I said wisdom saving throw and I started searching for wisdom and it brought up wish and I was like, no.
Pixie cast wish!
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Pixie go brrrr.
That will be a 16.
Oh, dang it. You feel some wait. You're an elf. Oh, never mind.
They can't be charmed.
I can't be charmed.
Never mind, that's charmed.
Wait, no. They can be. You have resistance.
I have advantage.
Advantage against being charmed.
Okay.
I was like, no, you can't be put to sleep.
Yes, you can't be put to sleep. We discovered that several times in our first campaign. But you feel your body like trying to shift and change, and you're like, nope, nope.
As I said, a frog isn't the best choice.
What do you want?
Just want to scout around here, see what all there is.
Where did you come from?
A portal back there.
A portal?
Yeah.
You hear one just like kind of like zip off into the direction that you pointed. Comes back a little bit later.
I have an opening.
They're not very helpful, Russell.
No, it's expendable.
They're not helpful at all.
No.
Well, no, they're little
they
pokies could put things to sleep.
Not these guys. These are pixies. They're not sprites.
I thought the pixies did have the pokey that put them to sleep.
No.
That's the fairies?
The sprites
Sprites?
have weapons. Pixies do not have any weapons.
Yeah.
Ah.
You said you know Faluha?
Yeah. Faluha is my deity.
Interesting.
You know Faluha?
We've heard of him. A man walked through here preaching of Faluha. He is, in our village. Not too far away. You follow?
Was he an elf?
Yes. Very old. Very, very elfy. Very hard to transform into small frogs.
Yeah, if I know it, if it's the person that I'm thinking of, oh yeah, they're very resistant. Yeah, I'll follow you.
Okay, follow me. And you watch as this small, green, almost elf-like creature with butterfly wings, very fluorescent. I love that word. It's a fun word.
That is a fun word.
Just as it moves, it just like kind of sparkle and let off this like these sparkly dust as it like flies away.
Do you think I could have anything like that?
Like what?
Your wings.
Unless you are a pixie in disguise. Probably not.
You're a what?
A pixie.
Never heard, but okay. I'll follow.
So you follow this pixie and you see several other ones like appear and they're like
the random jump scare
watching you. Let's see, what other things can they do?
Is there a reason why all these others are following us?
They are my friends. We've just been out playing in the forest, and they need to go back to the village anyway. Come on! No! Somebody texted me as I was trying to click on the search button.
You're not gonna eat me, are you? Like those mimics back there?
Eat you? What's a mimic?
It disguises this random things like a shoe.
Your shoe's going to eat you?
That's what I thought, until I poked my shoe and it didn't transform. So, at least my shoes aren't.
Make a strength saving throw.
No, 15.
15? Dang it.
If I didn't eat those pumpkins, it would have been a lot worse.
So as you're walking, these vines start like creeping up your boot. And you kind of stumble a little bit and you like look back and these vines are like trying to grab you. And you just hear giggling just on the other side of trees. It's like, did you see that? And the other one's just like, stop that! He's our guest! And you just continue walking through the woods, and they take you a good 20, 30 minutes into the woods, just in a random direction. Like you try to keep track, but like everything almost looks like alive. Like as you pass through bushes, like they wave their hands and they kind of move a little bit. And as you walk through, like almost everything just shifts back to cover where you had come.
That's super cool.
They lead you to this large tree. You see these tons of large mushrooms on this tree, and as you get closer, you can see small lights. You can see these large, almost like fireflies. But as you get closer, they're just small fires, just like dancing around this tree. But you can see this almost like haphazard hut off to the side of this tree. And it is way bigger than a pixie would ever need. But as you get closer, you can see like there's like this roof and then two walls, and then you can see this man laying down under this hut.
I am gonna stealthily go up to this person.
Okay. As you get closer, you recognize the green and cream robes of this cleric, this elven cleric.
Before you continue, I'm just gonna start whispering, Stav! Hey, Stav! Hey! It's me! As I'm slowly walking up.
You see him start to move around, and it's just like, who is me? I am Stan, but who is me? He like sits up and like kind of looks at you for a second, clears his eyes, and is Fernand?
Stav! Massive bear hug.
You like bear hug him, and like you guys nearly knock the hut over. He like kind of like stabilizes it. It's like, this is just sitting here on the ground. Like, let's get out of this before we knock it over.
Okay.
But he stands up. He's fairly tall for an elf. Long, brown hair.
Is his last name Giltora?
He's not like super tall for an elf, but like taller than him. He's short for an elf.
I am quite short.
But standing before you is Steph. You can see what is Kal'Jaru's
the scroll?
Yeah, this
another
other
one.
one's scroll.
Is it just a scroll?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
don't pay attention to any. I only have one deity that I pay attention to in this world.
Heart and scroll. You can see he has a pendant of the heart and scroll of Faluha on it.
Various.
You can see the chain links all look like leaves.
What is that?
That's the symbol that I carry.
Should I saw him?
Camera.
Oh, you sure? It's rough. The camera has a hard
Did
time
you draw
seeing
that on
your
the
bright
tablet?
screen.
That's pretty cool.
But you can see he is very excited.
Probably not as excited as me.
No, definitely not as excited as you.
Just jumping up and down the joy.
You know that he has
Calm
traveled
down.
around a lot. He sees a lot of people, but you were his pupil for years. He taught you everything you know, giving you the dang it, what is it called?
Spout.
The spouse. I was like the script, but it's not the script. It's the spouse. Teaching you the spouse and sending you forth to continue on your path, to eventually find somebody and teach them what he has taught you, to pass on your knowledge.
With that recollection, I start getting into a very depressive mood because I haven't found anyone yet.
You've been teaching peace.
I've been trying, but he doesn't want to have it. He's going down the path of a paladin.
True. That's because he needs to protect Venom, who's an idiot.
The thing is more me because I'm more of the...
You don't die all the time.
Oh, I could die all the time.
You could.
I'm just in the back.
Honestly, it's a miracle that you don't die more often.
You know what I love? I love it when you're reckless and you don't die.
If we were to take a total of HP lost, I bet he'd be the most.
Is it really?
I am near death almost every single time.
Every gigantic combat.
That's true.
He is the closest. Like, he heals himself constantly.
Sitting there near death.
But I have actually died.
Yes, you have actually died.
I kind of want to go back now and start totaling in love with how much damage has been taken.
It's a lot of work. I did that for a campaign. Never finished. But, yes. So, Fernand, come sit. And he, like, waves his hands, and you see these large toadstools, like, grow up out of the ground. And he, like, sits down. Modern magic here is very exaggerated when it comes to nature.
Are you a pixie now?
No, I'm not a pixie.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What did you say?
What?
You listen as he grows this mushroom. There's several pixies that are just like start giggling, like just absolutely in love with this giant toadstools that he's made. No, I'm not a pixie, but we are all related through nature. Faluha has blessed us all the same. But, Zavasit, you must tell me, how has your adventures been? Have you taught anyone? Brought them to the truth?
Do you want the long story or the short story?
Sum it up. I don't suppose you are here alone.
So, it started off when I lost you. I kind of went into a downward spiral, started wandering around even more, found these great people. Didn't trust them, because didn't know what to do. Then they were super respectful, and they welcomed me in. There's a scorpion guy. Like, he looks like a scorpion. He's purple. Call him Venom. Super cool. Not as cool as you though, but didn't have you, so I kind of had to replace you somehow. So followed
It's
after
like
him.
a squibitite. You know, very interesting people.
Okay, yeah, that. Yeah. There's two other guys with them. Adam.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
We haven't forgotten you, I promise.
No. You are Kershaw. Adam, he was super fancy. Like everything that he did, it's like cooking and combat. Just fancy. Like I would just stare at him and just and then big bugbear. So awesome. Started teaching him the spells. He would listen. Don't know what he's doing now. He wants to be a paladin. So
Is that what the religion is called?
The spouse?
Yeah, I don't.
No, that's more like the Bible.
It's not so much a religion as it's just like traveling missionaries, pretty much.
Okay. So he's looking for a companion.
Not so much a companion, but somebody just to teach.
Oh, okay.
teach, and then they take on everything. And
Yeah,
then they go.
They're like traveling clerics. They travel. They take on a apprentice, teach them how to be a cleric, send them off, and then slowly spread this minor, not religion It is, but it's not it's not like a widespread. It's very specific. It's like they take on people that will be able to take on the clergy, pretty much.
Cool.
Yes.
This religion seems a little difficult to get into, though, because if it requires you to be a cleric, then it kind of limits what you can do.
I can teach you, and then you'll understand. But yeah, he started talking to this really interesting paladin that rode on a magical horse. Yeah.
Don't ask
We
his
had
name.
pumpkins.
I do not remember.
I could possibly find it.
No, don't worry about it.
I want to say Tordek, but no, it's not.
It's not Tordek.
He's over there.
Yes, he's on there.
There you go. No one can see that, but that's okay.
But yeah, started talking to him, so kind of started passing along everything, but didn't really catch on. Met a cool tree ant. His name was Longroot. His favorite color is green. Beyond that, we found these magical pumpkins. I ate a lot of them the other day, and I got super buff. They just kept popping up. Didn't want Venom to eat, get upset with us, and so we just scarfed him down. And then
you're going through this. He's following, and then you start talking about
so confused.
You mentioned Longbrook, and he's like, huh, yeah, I've heard of him. But then you start talking about pumpkins, and he's just lost. It's like, okay, pumpkins usually aren't that nutritious.
It's like,
got jacked.
it's like, wait a minute, you had multiple?
But we helped stop a war. I killed a lot of people. Prayed to Fallout about it for forgiveness, but yeah. Some of these massive pumpkin temples, which are super cool, but super dangerous.
You guys have never been in one.
I heard about them.
I've seen them, but never been in.
With these pumpkins,
Oh, waiting for one to grow for us to actually try.
If you see these tiny pink pumpkins run, it killed Venom. Had to bring him back to life. Yeah.
You hear some pixies zip off, and they come back with small, just vibrant pink pumpkins.
Oh.
But absolutely minuscule. These are tiny creatures, and they're just holding these tiny pink pumpkins in their hands. So to them, they're fairly large, but they're way smaller than what the real shambling pink pumpkins are, and they look like regular pumpkins, other than they are like vibrant pink and not moving.
Oh.
That probably.
I see it and
more.
I smack the pixie.
Oh
What?
no! No! You smack the pixie or the pumpkin?
I try and smack the pumpkin, but the pixie is about the size with the pumpkin, so it's kind of hard not to smack the pixie.
Oh boy. Well, did you roll for an attack?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you roll to hit?
A 19.
Okay, with that height, I will allow you just to slap the pumpkin right out of its hand.
Okay.
It spins it, Pixie. But, yes.
And I'm gonna look at the pixie and say,
Probably
that
angry.
looks like the pumpkin.
You're just like, ah, and it's just a zip, splat. And they just like look over and it's like, you watch as it kind of just like wilts. It just like kind of flutters off.
Right after that, I am gonna say sorry, and I'm gonna cast Goodberry.
It like comes over and like it starts like nibbling on it, and it's just like, it's just like.
Since I'm in the nature realm, is it not just 10 berries, but like 20 berries?
No, just 10.
Okay, so I cast Goodberry and I offer out the 10 berries. Say
How
sorry.
much do they heal?
1 or 3 hit points each.
3 hit points each. That's 3 times the amount of HP it can hold. So it like grabs it and just like
Well, not
bites
only
it.
that, but one berry actually will.
Fill a person. Yeah, it like takes this tiny little bite and it just like it just like kind of like sings.
It's like one of those cartoon moments.
A bunch of fairies, pixies just like zip to you and just like start nibbling on them and just all of them just like start sinking. Just like lay down and just kind of sleep.
I'm gonna put it off to the side since it has 24 hours. Just piling it onto leaf.
Just leaf.
Oopsie.
So that's the side. Well, it sounds like you have quite the traveling group.
They're quite awesome.
I myself would not trust most of them, but
I figured you wouldn't, but
to each their own. But I have a question.
Yeah.
How did you get here?
Through it.
Did you just wake up here?
Did you?
Yes.
How?
What?
I've been here for about a week. Well, time is strange here. But judging by my amount of sleep I've needed, I would say close to a week. I just woke up here.
Oh. Follow me. I can get you back.
You turn around, making a survival check.
That's right. I can't find the area. 5.
You look around, and everything looks exactly the same, and you're just like,
Take you this way. No.
I think it's that way. And the pixies just start giggling in a very like. Have you ever like almost eaten yourself into a food coma, and then somebody says something absolutely hilarious, and you're just like, "Don't make me laugh."
Yep.
The pixies on the ground like.
Oh, yeah, right. They're all stuffed. They can't laugh very easily.
I can lead you back. Just give me an hour or two.
Okay.
Oh, a whole hour.
So
Throughout the meantime, I'm chatting his ear up about everything.
you chat his ear off.
Oh, damn.
Okay. The rest of you guys
Wake up.
wake up.
Oh, dang.
You are led back, but by the time you get back, they have all woken up. You guys all wake up and stretch, come out, and it's a beautiful morning. But you all come out simultaneously. It's like those movies, like everybody comes out of the door at the same time, stretches in the sunlight, you all look over. Ferdinand has not walked out, but everybody else is standing out on their porch.
Well, I'd like to... If I see everyone else except Ferdinand, I'd like to go check in that area and see what's going on.
I didn't even leave a note.
Yeah, he didn't leave a note, so I'd probably be you know, a little worried about this.
Okay, so Peace is going to join you.
Okay.
Venom's not.
Venom's like,
Venom's gonna go find something.
Venom in the back of his mind, he's probably reading with spouse again. I'm not gonna deal with that.
I don't want to walk in on that.
I've already had him in my head.
Like, you two go over and knock on the door, and it just like opens, and you hear in your mind, "Come in." you walk in. Bed is empty. No sign of firmane. Just gone.
Just gonna be like, oh, jeez.
Peace will run over to the bed. Did you eat him? You hear in your mind, no. He left about 4 hours ago. He headed toward the castle.
Oh no.
Peace in the back of his mind. Dang it, he beat me there.
How many pumpkin seeds do you have?
None.
Oh, okay.
Peace has all.
He's not too worried then.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I'm like, that's fine.
That's fine.
As long as Peace isn't going into it, I'm fine.
I was gonna prep the land for him.
You go over and like cultivate.
That's why I was trying to scout.
But yes, as you guys, well, what would you like to do, Loki, with this information? Peace is gonna run out the door.
I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'll follow him. I'll follow and see what actually happened because, you know, I don't have much else to do, I don't think, unless we have to start a fire and cook something soon. Okay. Then I'm
eating
gonna
cold
go.
breakfast.
I'm just gonna go then.
Cold rations. So you guys make it over to the rift, and Venom's.
We don't cook in this campaign.
No,
I mean, Adam did.
Adam did. That was funny. But you go off and you find some rabbits easy enough. Eat them raw and wriggling. You look over as like Peace is just like sticking his head over the chasm, like dunking his head into the rift. Make a perception check.
18.
18? You can definitely, as you follow this pixie through the brush, the moving trees, flowers coming out, like kind of like looking in your direction. As you look at them, they just like suck back into trees. And, but as you start getting what you think is closer, you can hear, Vernon! Vernon! Vernon!
Peace? Is that you?
You watch as your guide just like turns invisible, but you can see where they're like kind of like opening a path with magic so that you can like still follow, but like not see your guide still. But your guide turns invisible as you guys make your way, and you can see this head just above the log.
Steph, that's Peace.
10, 20 feet in the air, 15, 20 feet in the air.
Head of Peace. Steph, head of Peace.
You can see like his hand like kind of glowing a little bit. This is the bugbear you told me about.
Yes, super friendly. Like a L'Oreal commercial.
I've never known a bugbear to be friendly, but there's a first for everything. And then he starts like making his way up the you guys start making your way up the log, and Peace helps you guys through the portal again. But you watch as Peace is sticking his head in there. You see him stick half his body in there, his winged boots just kind of flapping as he's like legs dangling above the chasm. And you watch him pull out Ferdinand, set him on the edge of the chasm, and then you watch him pull out another older elf, long brown hair, green and like a creamish tan robes with like these leaf inlays.
Oh no, there's two of them.
Oh no!
I run over to Venom. Venom.
He's like holding a rabbit mid-mill, just like
know you might be upset with this, but I found Steph.
Wonderful.
You know, the guy I always talked about. Steph.
Yes.
Yeah. He's here. He's alive. I found him.
Amazing.
It is good to meet you, Venom.
Fortune.
He like makes a double take. Yes, Venom.
Okay, that's Venom. Venom. Steph. Venom.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Oh, not head of piece anymore. Full piece. Steph.
He like
full
looks up
piece.
at him. Thank you for your assistance.
What were you doing in the nature plane?
It's an excellent question. I was meditating on Faluha and the spouse when I woke up there. I felt drawn to it.
See, I told you I'm not crazy.
I traveled for quite some time there, met some friendly pixies who were willing to listen.
And I'm just gonna be like, and I'm Loki. Nice
Oh,
to
yeah.
meet you.
Loki, Steph, Loki.
Loki. And where is Adam?
He went on a different path. Yeah, I forgot about Loki.
Hey,
You know, I just kind of not too long ago.
I noticed that when you were describing people, I'm like, he missed one.
Mentions like NPCs and not Loki.
Loki's kind of cool.
Righty.
He eats pumpkins with us.
And,
You know what?
Where are you from, Loki?
For that comment, I'm gonna cast. I think it's prestidigitation that it can make people stink, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna make Ferdinand stink.
Okay.
Whew, I must have let one rip.
Check this really fast. Prestidigitation. It is verbal and somatic.
Yes, it's very noticeable.
Yes, it is very
Yeah.
noticeable. So make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
What's your passive perception for that?
Passive is
Nice.
18.
17.
Sleight of hand.
At 4.
4? Okay. That would be 15.
15. So you you put your hands behind your back and you just like whisper the incantation. Everybody just looks at you. As a smell comes up from Fernan, but everybody knows it was you, except Peace. Peace is like Fernan.
No. Even peace.
Even Peace.
He's a 16 now.
Never mind.
Oh.
That's right. Even Peace. Everybody just like looks at you and just like. Really?
Sorry, I had to.
Oh, actually, no. I think peace has a 17 now after all the pumpkins.
Oh, probably.
Dang, you guys, those pumpkins are very useful.
Yeah, but we could have died just like that.
Yes.
Because my passive perception is still at 12.
That's just because
You don't have high wisdom.
Well, no, he's not proficient. The rest of us are.
Yes, I've learned that mistake.
No, I will always take proficiency in perception
Well,
because
half your guys are elves and I already have it.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Because I didn't take it with like Slayer or something and realized that I hated not being able to see
Why?
anything. So now I always have it.
he waves his hands and this gust of wind just blows the stench away.
Straight into the mimics.
Here's some mimics. This like small, like little like
Potted
it's
plants.
like little potted plants, like kind of like walking, getting into place, and he's like, it just like falls over. His like chair like moves over and like lifts it up, and he looks over and he's like, are those moving?
Yeah, that's what I said, mimics. Oh, I didn't tell you about the mimics. That's right. I got so caught up in everything else.
Don't get him started.
I thought mimics could be shoes, so I poked my shoe. Turns out my shoe wasn't a mimic.
Has like one hole in each.
They aren't waterproof anymore.
He like looks down at your shoes. I will remember that. And he like takes one step away from the mimics. As nice as they look, I do not trust mimics.
Yeah, to each their own. I don't trust trees.
Well then, we will agree to disagree.
That's what I've been saying. It's great to have someone on my side finally.
Yes, but there shouldn't be sides. We should all be like a tree, all connected.
See, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
Branches of the mother tree.
I don't do touchy.
You don't have to be touchy. It just has to be linky.
That's still in contact with you, Fernand.
That also sounds
And it's
incredibly
too
weird.
close.
He's like walks up behind you and just like grabs you. We are connected.
Yes, peace.
Yes, we are. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice peace and just takes another step. It is a figure of speech of connection.
Much better.
That's why I mentioned linky.
Well,
Because he does stuff with his mind.
we need to go and track down a giant metal worm.
I think I'll go that way. He's like kind of walking off.
No, Steph, you have to stay.
Actually, that's a smart decision.
I have been kept from my
Let him go on his mission.
his what's a good word for it? My calling.
Oh, yeah.
You can help me.
That would defeat the purpose of training you. If I were to do your job for you, you would not receive the blessings from Faluha that he is willing to give you. She is willing to give you. Sorry, I totally forgot that part. I don't think that's in the deed.
As we say, we're all connected. It's all... Just kidding.
Oh, hey, it is female.
Huh.
Interesting. I never thought to look at that part. Oh, that
Yeah.
Faluha is willing to give you.
Well, you see, you could start converting someone else that I haven't even started with yet.
That reminds me, you never answered where you came from.
Oh, I come from the plane of Various.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes.
Venom's just like nothing. Just
Nothing.
my reflexes are too fast. I'd catch it.
I have not been there, but I have read of it. I try to keep up on all of the religions and deities. But if you are curious, Faluha is the one to follow. But I will take
I
my
actually want to see if I know who that is.
Okay, roll a religious check.
Okay. Oh nope, that one.
You have never heard of Faluha.
I have all too often.
It's like it's not really.
Being from the plane of Various, you know Various and his wife and his children, and that is about it.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows his children very well.
Yes.
Yeah. Specifically.
But you have never heard
I
of
actually don't know that.
any elven gods. I'm trying to remember. Oh, they only have 2 kids.
For now.
I thought they had more.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do.
What are their kids?
Various?
Yes.
They have luck and mischief.
Yes.
They don't have any more.
Yes, they do. The innkeeper.
Oh.
Kelly never added him.
You never gave him a name!
The innkeeper! I don't have a name for him yet.
The innkeeper.
Takes a while, okay? That's why Kelly named all the gods.
Wow, that was a lot of
Yeah.
ends.
I used to like naming things, but after prepping for a while, you just kind of be like, what's a name? Just throw it on there. Just get a random name. Just throw it on there.
I have a name generator.
Yeah.
That's right. You don't know him so well. You've heard of him.
The only god that Venom cares about is Kashyyyk.
You do know Atal and Votar very well.
Atal. So, it reminds me of the one orthotropic guy, I believe. Or maybe it wasn't orthotropics, but he was definitely into the study of mouths and things. Anyway.
Atal is luck.
Oh, okay.
But you guys, he takes his leave and just like walks.
I'm gonna stop him.
into-
I'm gonna attempt to stop him by quoting the spouse.
Oh, okay.
If you want it, work for it. If you work for it, don't give up. I am not gonna give up until you come with us.
Roll a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage for quoting the spouse. He says.
That will be a 21.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
He starts walking away and. I trained you far too well.
No,
I will
listen to it.
Travel with you until we come across some people. But, 1 second. Never mind, he has heard of the big metal worm. I will travel with you to Dorgan City, where I will continue preaching here.
Powers with me. More time to help me convince you that you're staying with us. In a very, very soft breath.
To catch you up to speed, Fernand woke up early because he only has to sleep 4 hours, went to the nature plane,
Sounds like such a
found
superpower.
pixies, and was led to his old mentor.
Can you imagine?
He led him back, and now you have met his old mentor.
What a superpower.
Nice.
But you guys have convened at the edge of the chasm. You have a hair on your forehead.
I believe it.
There we go. But you have convened at the edge of the chasm, not the forehead. What you guys?
You know, they call it the face of the cliff, so it could be the forehead.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to decide whether I want to travel in the chasm or if I want to just follow the chasm for a while.
I think following the chasm, you could get a lot more of an overview of what's going on.
Okay. Absolutely.
I don't know which one's more dangerous, but well, I could
Fly us down.
Versus
No, I could just
diving in.
walk in the middle of the chasm looking down.
We could go
only for a couple
halfway.
hours though.
I know.
You have 4 hours.
That could be useful.
Well, if you guys are staying above ground,
Yeah.
somebody roll 2d10.
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 9 and 5.
What? You gotta tell me the total.
Oh, 14.
Oh.
Okay. I'm like, 9 and 5?
9 and
That
5.
doesn't make any sense.
I said roll 2d10.
It's either 95 or 59.
We have broken the DM.
Loading. Loading.
It's the blood moment for Mary Dear.
So, you guys continue. Yes, remember all of my encounter things are now bells? What are they called?
Bell curves.
Bell curves.
Yeah.
Instead of just having straight possibility, there's a bell curve. So, the more likely numbers will be rolled more, and then the less likely numbers will be rolled less.
Which is very cool.
Yes. I will have to put that on the blog because I'm super excited about all my bell curves. Got a lot of them.
I got another bell curve
Created a
right
monster.
here. Just kidding.
Yes. Yes, you have, Russell. So, you guys start...
It's because I was really annoyed at his old random encounter tables, and so I was like, you know what? Here, this is the better way to make them. Here's the video I watched.
Do you have those on like Google Docs?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I might want you to share those with me because, yeah, less work on my end. Yeah.
So you guys are walking through the forest. The mimics say farewell to you guys in your minds, thanking you for your help.
It's a sandwich.
But you guys continue into the woods for several hours.
It's just like Oreos. Try
Let me find.
He doesn't know it's plastic. just trying to poison Taylor. That's all.
That's all.
Would you roll your nat 20 on your deception check?
And I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. That one was a pretty epic one.
Oh, whoops. The chasm is actually going southwest.
So do we need to go in it?
No.
No. Okay.
You you look one way, and the chasm ends maybe half a mile past, going northeast on the mimic village, but then continues going southwest on the other way. But you guys continue going quite a ways, keeping track of the time so that you don't pass it. But after about 5 hours of travel, you get the feeling this is probably a... Oh, wait a second.
Bad idea.
Wrong way.
It was bad.
You guys need to go the other way. So
So we do need to go underground?
yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
I was like, wait a second. They wouldn't be going through this. Never mind. You do need to go underground.
Okay. Then we will lower
You follow
something.
it, and it like ends.
We receive from the deities above.
Go
down.
Man, we like traveled half day one direction and teleported back.
Totally spaced out.
The rewind.
The rewind.
Yes, we did several of those in the first campaign. We don't do them so much anymore because we are professionals.
Right. Better than we were when we first started.
We've been getting better ever since, and we are professionals. Don't doubt it.
According to all of you amazing subscribers who have also liked the channels, you are the professionals.
Okay, maybe not quite professionals, because professionals are 500 hours. We'd have to play 170-ish sessions. We're getting close.
I think you and I are there.
Yeah.
We are probably there.
Far from.
Yeah.
So yeah, after about 170 sessions of about 3 hours, you are a professional D&D player.
That's
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
My mother
It
always
sure doesn't show on some people.
my mother always says that professional means you get paid, but apparently there's other ways to do it.
You could be a professional at playing instruments and not get paid for them.
Does that mean that my mom's not a professional mom?
No, moms.
They're real professionals.
They're not professionals. They are
The legends.
masters. They are
Masters.
masters. They have mastered mothering.
At 10,000 hours.
Mother
At
shit.
10,000 hours, like, what is it, like
10,000
6
plus.
kids? They've been pregnant for over 10,000 hours. Like, it's insane. Fun fact!
I'm one kid away from
I know, right?
I've
So,
been pregnant longer than you would.
You've been pregnant longer than you've been alive.
so you guys go take
The last kid. So true.
So you guys take the peace elevator down. It's
20 minutes.
It is quite the balancing act.
Get out of my nose.
Everybody make acrobatics checks or athletics.
Does someone have reduce?
I do.
Why don't you just
on a
reduce
different
us?
character?
I can actually
Put you all in my bag of
How many
holding.
targets can I reduce?
Just
Hold your breath.
run down.
I think it depends on what level you cast it at. But don't
large
quote me on that.
reduce. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, don't quote me on that. Check the bottom of the spell.
Okay. So
What does it say at the very bottom?
it says at the very bottom, attacks with.
Nope. Okay.
Okay,
So
that
you can
one's
only-
not the exact bottom.
Well,
Why is
the
it
last
talking
paragraph
about
would say
12?
if you cast at higher levels.
I don't think it says
So
you can cast it at higher levels.
No,
Which is
you cannot.
weird.
So.
And it only lasts for 1 minute, so it wouldn't do much.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
That
okay.
Sucks.
Well, it was
I thought that was
a
lot
good
cooler.
idea.
Yes, good idea.
Do you have polymorph?
I actually do have polymorph.
God.
That would really help you.
Because that one lasts an hour.
Yes.
Oh.
Right? No, that's only 10
Yes.
minutes.
Nope. Polymorph is an hour.
So I have two strategies with polymorph. I could shrink one person, or
Or you could
grow a person.
Turn one person into a giant.
Just turn one of us into a small flying thing.
A giant flying thing.
No, small flying.
Well, you could be a small flying thing, and
Or that's
They
what I'm
can
saying.
go
I have
by
two.
themselves.
I can either make a small flying thing or like a large flying thing.
I would
make a
just make a
small
small flying.
Okay. Okay. I'll make a
Flying
small flying thing, and I will cast it on Ferdinand because he's gonna love this. He's gonna love it so much.
I'm gonna fly.
So yeah.
turn me into
What
a
do I roll for this at all?
No,
No.
If
Okay.
he resists, he can roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Great.
I'm not gonna be that
I'm
cruel.
not, he's gonna be totally on board, so it's gonna
Okay,
be
yeah.
super easy.
What do you turn him into?
I am going to turn him into.
It does have to be a creature.
Yes,
Not like a mythical one.
I'm going to turn him into a bald eagle. So yeah, it's just going to be a very nice bald
Might
eagle.
be safer to do an owl, just
An
saying,
owl?
so that I can actually see.
So
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Night vision.
Or a bat. Actually,
bat.
bat
Actually-
would probably be the smartest.
Okay,
You could turn him into a fox bat.
a fox.
Flying fox.
You know what?
Yeah,
Because
flying fox.
because of that, I think those are good arguments, and I will turn him into a bat. That's probably the wisest.
Are we talking fruit bat?
Fruit bat.
Okay.
Yes.
So teeny.
Fruit bat.
So,
I guess flying
He's-
fox are technically.
So
fruit bats.
he's technically not going to like this
Yeah,
as much
they're
as
not
I
like
thought,
the
because
typical
but
fruit bats.
it's still gonna be fun.
like that big.
I could resist it.
Don't do that.
it's like it's going to be a bat.
It's gonna be a bat.
It's like I'm going to turn you into an eagle. No, don't do that. Oh, okay, fine. I'll turn you into a bat.
Give me a vampire. Do it.
Unfortunately, these ones eat fruit, so.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that.
Oh yeah,
Just go off with my
these ones are
imagination.
bloodsuckers. Okay. Just lie to him. Actually, yeah.
You can make a nature check if you'd like.
The moment he turns in, he's a
Yeah,
nature.
20.
Modded 20.
Modded 20. As he's like shaping you, he's like, "These are bloodsuckers." Touches you, and he's like, "Huh? What?
No.
And you are a bat, and your load gets a lot lighter.
Oh, yeah.
Not
But
really.
like- but like
he
100
turned
pounds.
this lightest person into a
I
bat.
know. It's true. But like 100 pounds. But I mean, 100 pounds is a lot.
How many people am I carrying? Just these two?
just
and
us.
Steph.
Oh, that's right.
No.
To be precise, 130 pounds.
No.
I don't think I put a weight on mine.
So that's probably
I'm right like that.
struggling a little bit.
350 is my weight.
I'm
so-
weightless because I didn't put a weight. Just kidding.
You two are wait.
Both
Steph
just
doesn't have a
air.
character sheet.
I'm not carrying anything.
Here, you have to carry our character sheets. That's how heavy it is. And
Like,
Stev,
okay.
Stev is lighter than air. Doesn't even exist.
So
It's
you guys-
just a figment of all of our imaginations. That's all the pumpkins we've been eating.
Venom's weight is his experience points.
That's a lot.
Wait, in pounds?
In pounds.
In newtons.
You're heavier than a star.
Okay, so you guys make your way down. You get all the way to the bottom.
Still a spat. Trying to gnaw on your neck because he's a bloodsucker.
Get away!
Dexterity kick, catch him. 19.
Oh yeah, absolutely. AC is probably like 12 or something.
Well, my way of getting out of, or my
That's
chance.
a 22.
Oh, mine was a 21.
So you like go over to him and like kind of like trying to go dig through his hair, and he's like, and he's like.
Bag holding.
That suffocates way faster.
I'll pull him out in 5 minutes.
So,
I had died before that.
I mean,
No, you wouldn't.
No,
It's
no,
10
no.
minutes.
10 minutes of
it
air.
would probably last way longer than 10 minutes.
Because the bat takes a lot less oxygen.
Yes. So for a human in there, you could breathe for 10 minutes. But as a bat, I don't know how.
That concept seems a little weird to me because they used to put pigeons in to see if there was some sort of gas leak in mines because they would die faster.
Well, yeah, this
But
That's
because
gas
they're
Dumb.
humans are very resilient to poisons.
gases.
yeah,
Yeah. No, the reason the bat will survive longer in the bag of holding is because it's more of like in
An
a
oxygen pocket.
you know when you take oxygen underwater, it's like that concept. You push a big bubble of oxygen underwater, and it only has so much oxygen that you breathe in and then breathe out carbon dioxide.
so you're saying
And
it's
it'll
more,
only last-
it's more concentrated.
It'll only last a human 10 minutes of breathing,
Okay.
whereas a creature that only has lungs, you know, the size of a strawberry,
Right.
are
I
gonna
wouldn't even
take
say a strawberry, more like
lot
a
less
kidney bean.
yeah, a lot less oxygen.
So it's like
dismiss
so
the,
for this amount of oxygen, you get a run for this amount of time, but for a bat, you get a run for even longer because
It
you
uses
need less.
Can you dismiss
Okay.
the spell, or does it have to run its course?
He can.
He can do.
I think I can dismiss
Yeah.
it.
Dismiss it, and I'll pull out for
Okay, I'll do that.
Right when we were doing
Bam,
the
God.
So you guys hit the bottom. He has the bat in. You release a spell, and he's like, "Hey, Steph, watch magic trick."
No, I'm gonna act if I'm dead. I'm gonna be completely limp.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Oh, dang.
Medicine check. I'm gonna perform CPR.
19.
19.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
You guys are all laughing, and he's like, "Watch this!" Pulls him out, and he's just limp.
And then I'm just
And
like,
you guys are just like,
oh, God. Oh, no.
Peace lays him down, and is like, "CPR." So make your medicine check.
Oh boy! I always wanted to do
Please be a natural 1.
I will try so hard.
Please don't
Natural
break his
1.
brim
No,
ribs with
7.
CPR. Please don't.
13.
13.
Oh wait,
It's
no, that's a 9.
Yeah. That's a 9.
15.
15.
15.
It's actually really good.
You go and you like start like pressing on his chest, listening, and you're like, "Wait a second, he's breathing." You like check his pulse.
No. I'm really going for the breath.
You like shake.
Are you going to cave?
Yes.
I am not
It's
kidding.
the battle of wills.
So you like shake him a little bit, and he just like continues performing, and you're just like, his lungs.
What did you do?
Is this a
18.
contested Constitution saving?
Oh, it is a constitution?
I don't know.
Go for it. This is a lot of oxygen coming in.
Oh no.
Make a con save.
That would be an 18.
18? Okay. It hurts. That's a lot of oxygen. And it's like, and you just like start coughing. You just,
It's
Oh, I saved him.
We're all like, wow, we're so glad we had peace along.
Stab it comes up to you. I did not trust you at first, but thank you.
I just whisper in his ear.
On inside.
The seriousness with which that line was
Whisper in his ear.
delivered.
I owe you one, buddy.
Venom will pat peace on the back. Good work.
I'll be like, wow.
Is it working?
So what was that technique?
Explosive lungs. Next time we have a small opponent, we're just gonna exhale deeply into their mouth.
We're like Shrek.
Blow into his mouth. So I farts.
Oh my I can't believe that just happened.
Prime moments of D&D. So, you guys continue. God, thank you. I'm gonna get a drink. So oh my god.
So hot in here.
I'm getting out the tears today. Oh.
This is what happens when we miss a week.
Right?
I missed you guys.
We're all crying now.
Alright. Anyway,
Our cheeks get
in all
all
serious reality.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay,
You guys need a short now of my face during that whole thing.
Okay. Some cold stuff. So you guys continue on this path for several hours. It is dark.
Do we need to reroll the 2d10?
No.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'll just
Use the same one.
use that.
It's rainy weather. Weird.
Rock. As you guys are going through this huge tunnel, we're talking half-mile diameter tunnel, like massive.
Wow.
This is a lot bigger than a normal purple one.
Oh, huge. But you guys like go up to the wall and
That's
feel it. It doesn't feel like normal, like dirt or earth. It almost feels like a lava stone.
Is this how
Obsidian?
Not obsidian, like the
like actual
like
lava rock?
lava rock.
Okay.
What's
the technical name.
What's the word for like the holes in the rock?
Aerated.
Like an aerated
Oh,
rock. Like
yeah.
it is very hard rock, but it is very like sharp. Like you like rub your hand up against it, and it's not smooth. It's like it's very sharp.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the heck?
All the metal D4 sticking out.
Yeah, right. Like if you've messed with lava rock, like some of them are very smooth, some of them are like, it's just like kind of aerated and kind of hurts a little bit as you run them
I
over.
want to take out like a food item, like an apple or something, and just like stick it in one of those aerated holes and like just chop. Just to like show how sharp it is.
So you take it and like shove it, and it works like those apple cutters, but they are now stuck in those holes.
Oh
dang it!
I was gonna eat that.
They are very stuck. But you guys continue walking. As you guys start to get a lot closer, you assume. With your passive perceptions, you guys can hear a lot of like mining going on, and light down the tunnel a little ways.
Oh, good. I can't see a thing.
No.
Well, I'm gonna go up to you right here and have a glow purple.
Oh, yes. The purple lightsaber.
Venom Wandu. Isn't it Wandu?
Windu.
Windu. One letter off.
Some people probably pronounce it like that.
Probably. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so it doesn't matter.
How could you? I thought you were purposely going off of it, like not mentioning it.
No. But you guys start to approach, and you can see a lot of those mech ink eggs just like mining into the rock. As you get closer, you see this dead end. Like the tunnel just dead ends. As you get closer, like it starts like reflecting the light of these mechs that they've got like hanging on their backs. This is a very large metal wall in front of you. You can see this like door open and this gigantic like platform comes out. And there's like light flooding, like this orangish light flooding out of this doorway. It's probably a good 20-30 feet off the ground. But you guys are in the tunnel. What would you like to do? There's probably a good 20-30 mechs around.
Those mechs have people that we've talked to before, right?
Not these ones, but yes,
or like
they all have
they're the
in
same kind of.
Yes. You've seen them.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to have my voice boom 3 times louder.
Oh boy.
Trying to get their attention.
Rock cave in.
What would you like to say?
Hello!
You're just like walking, you look around, and it's just like, hello! And it echoes, like it just like bounces and reverberates off of the giant metal wall and just like goes back through the tunnel and just echoes like crazy, and all of the mechs just like turn. You watch as the arms open up and these like crossbows come out. They're all just like
slaps in the back of the head. Shut down the fart noise.
We have come to visit your legendary city and speak to your elders and ask them some questions.
One of the closest mechs looks at you, gestures to the wall.
Thank you.
Continues mining. You see this really old gnome. At least you assume from the backlighting. You can't see because it's a very strange silhouette, but very like hunched over walking stick that's probably only like 6 inches long. But this gnome at the top of this this pathway, but the door is like absolutely massive. It's like 10 feet tall. They have to get mechs in and out of this thing. But you get up there and this super old gnome, really long beard, just tufts of hair, just just bald on top. His cap kind of just like sitting on the hair, like half on his head, half on like the tuft of hair. Hello! I'm Poop Fernet.
Having trouble with your names there, buddy?
He's that old.
Oh, just stop listening.
It is nice to meet you.
How old
What
are
you
you?
doing here?
Well, we met some gnomes back,
Yes, there's plenty of gnomes right there.
half a day's journey back, and they mentioned the rock fever,
Ooh.
and we were just very curious to learn more.
Well, there's not a lot to learn, but I can definitely take you to the infirmary.
Thank you.
Oh, fantastic.
They'll be able to tell you what you need to know. It ain't much, but they'll tell you.
What does the rock fever do?
So, and also, we've been wondering what's been causing the tunnels to start caving in recently.
Word has spread a little bit about the tunnels. Yeah, the tunnels caving in, but I'm not entirely sure. They started caving in, and then the rock fever started, and we're not sure what's causing it. And then strange creatures that shouldn't exist. Nope. And he like turns around, like starts walking at his 25 feet.
Where is he going?
Just walking down this path.
We're just gonna pick him up. Say, where are we going, Grandpa?
In his head.
Well, gnomes only have a 25 movement speed. You pick him up and he's like, very, very light. But you start walking down this path, and it's just a very large.
How tall is this guy?
Corridor. Oh, he's probably like big.
So I'm holding him like a tot. Like
Yes, literally like a
sitting
toddler.
in my arms with his feet dangling.
Pretty much. He's just like, go that way. Ooh, you're very soft. It's like he starts playing with your arm hair. I used to have hair like this in my youth.
What?
He has a big beard.
He starts like braiding my arm.
You guys walk down this large corridor. Very strange make, but oh, I got my map. And the map. It's a terrible
Can
map,
you
so I'm not
tell
gonna put it on
Dora
you guys for you guys to see.
How to? I'm just kidding.
But
I can't believe you didn't use grid paper for that map. Oh, it is grid paper. It looked like it was just like a lined paper from a notebook. I was like, you are a monster.
You got to just show it.
You got to show it.
but
I can't read that fast.
there's not much on there. I literally drew it right before
Honestly,
I came down.
you know what that map looked like? It looked like a map Alan and I drew a long time ago for our imagination games.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
I'm sure I could pull one of those
You
books
had
out
it.
and it would be like play by play, same thing.
No, not even close. This is way more technologically advanced.
We had flying ships.
This is not a flying ship. As you guys are walking through this this tunnel, every 600, you go about you guys go about 600 feet through this tunnel. You can see a lot of machinery. You can hear a lot of machinery on the other sides of this walls. But you get through, and it opens up to this huge inside. You look up and you can see these large. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to explain this. So this thing, picture like Avatar: The Last Airbender, that machine that drilled through the wall of Ba Sing Se,
Oh yeah.
like 3 times bigger. This is a city, not just a large machine to dig through walls.
Whoa.
Yes. So half a mile in diameter, but
Okay.
massive. So you walk in and you can see that this city is in different layers. But you can see like breaks in like the flooring. There's like huge metal slabs going all the way across, and you can see these gigantic buildings, like just like working as like pillars for the next floor. Down the center, you see a perfectly cylindrical, just metal structure going straight down the center of this giant worm. You can see every 600 feet or so, you can see like where layers overlap so that it can move and kind of.
So the worm is actually their invention.
Yes,
Oh,
this is a gigantic worm. Like you look.
Well, that's relieving. in
As
some
you come
ways.
out of that corridor, you look over and you can see where some plates overlap to allow this thing to move a good 50 to 100 feet at a time. Gigantic hydraulic, not presses, like arms to pull it in and out. You look down and look, it's pretty hot in here, and you look down and you can see molten rock, like this molten rock river underneath you guys.
Whoa.
As you look closely, you can see like the heat coming off and kind of bending and going through vents. or else you guys would probably suffocate and die from all of the magma and poisonous
Toxic
gases.
fumes, yeah.
But you can see like the smoke going up and then just bending over it. You can see bridges going up and over. But for the most part, there's no houses down there. All the houses are up on the upper 9 levels. You guys are on the 2nd level. But he points you in and he's like, well, if you want to talk to somebody that would know about the rock fever, you're going to need to go in there. Then he points at the large cylindrical thing in the middle. He leads you through some paths that go up a few layers. As you guys are going through, like, this is a huge city. Like, you guys have never seen buildings so tall. But they have to build them that way to support the next layer. But every 600 feet, you see another ring of this structure that can move 50 to 100 feet at a time. But you guys come up to this layer that leads in. You guys are on the 4th layer at this point. And you go into this large cylinder. You go in, and it's a lot cooler in here, and it's more of a bluish light than the orangish light that gave off from the magma.
This seems like something from the spouse. Air conditioning.
Okay.
But you walk in and there's a lot more ventilation. This looks more like a bustling like market street, like a market plaza. But you look and it goes on for a very long time.
Is Peace able to see the end of it?
Yeah. No. How far can you see?
A mile.
A mile? As if it's within like 100 feet or whatever?
Yeah.
You look down, like you get into a spot, like they have a main street going straight. This is also broken into several layers. And there's another cylinder going down the center. The buildings aren't as tall, but they look more like warehouses and marketplaces and workshops. You see mechs coming out of workshops. There's tons of these workshops where you're at, where all these mechs are just stationed. But you look down the main street, and it's way further than a mile. It goes way past that.
What do you see, Peace?
It's endless.
But you see
There is no end.
thousands of these small little heads and hats and tufts of hair and beards everywhere and just gray skin, brown skin, like all of the shades of gnomes just running around, scurrying in their little mouse-like way.
Okay, out of character, this is very impressive because they're small people and they've built massive things.
They are one of the most technologically advanced people.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yes. So he points you down further, about the middle. You guys walk for close to a mile through this marketplace. It is bustling, but a lot of people like see you and just like spread out. You see a few humans, several dwarves. That's about it. Maybe a dozen humans tops. But you go into this. Actually, 1 second.
The dice are being rolled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I have never rolled that low on 3 dice at the same time. As you guys are walking, you notice that there are several humans with rock-like skin. Several dwarves who almost look like, almost gemstone-like.
Now I want rock fever.
Right?
I want to see a scorpion made of stone.
Like, you watch them and their movement is very stiff. But it looks awesome on some of these guys. Some of them, it looks very uncomfortable. You see some elderly It is just painful to watch them like moving, like
the-
and like dust like falls out of their arms. You're just like, don't break off. But you guys walk towards this very large building. All of these buildings are very utilitarian. Haha! Haven't used that one since like the first campaign. Very utilitarian and just made of metal. Everything here is metal. But you go to this large building, and he's like, well, this is where I get off. He looks down. This is where you set me down. Please don't drop me.
I just set him down very, very gently.
His legs are like dangling. A little bit further. You probably can't see this far, but a little bit further.
Probably can't see this far.
He's like, set him down. He's like, oh, thank you. Looks back. Dang it! Like starts walking. I need a cab. You see this? It's another mech-like thing, but it's more like a spider than an ink egg. Very small, and it's got this like car on it. And the gnome looks back. Where to? Just back to the entrance. Okay, that's a long trip. And starts moving at about the same pace you would.
Well, just like.
Okay, here we go. Question.
How? So we've gone up.
Yes, you guys have gone up.
How far down? Like, could I see the entrance from here?
See the entrance? No, you are in a new cylinder. So the cylinder is completely round. When you were on the 4th level, you would be able to like kind of see like peeky hole, barely see the entrance because there's so many large pillars and stuff. But there are breaks in the platforms. Each break is about 100 feet, and there's giant like chain bridges. If you were to guess, as it moves, the chain bridges collapse, and then as it expands, they go back into place.
Imagine being right almost there to your destination.
But you see large like rills. So as it comes closer together, it can rill it in to keep it taut so that people could continue on the bridge as long as they didn't get stuck in the rill. But
Technically, logically advanced, yes. OSHA certified?
no. You see children running across these large like beams, like don't fall. No handrails anywhere. It's just smart people.
This is my safety professional side is coming out.
Where are they? Where are the rails?
Guardrails, mid-rails, toe boards, none.
But you guys go into this building, and it looks like it's several stories, but everything is built so that humans could fit. Not so much you. You have to duck a little bit, but for the most part, everything is built for standard human size. Maybe the roof is about 6 feet. Well, the ceiling is about 6 feet.
Gosh.
Those are crazy little people.
Well, they're all the size of Saphandrius,
Yes.
and a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Most gnomes are like 3 feet tops.
So you have
That's a tall gnome.
Luke size, face size, and Spandria size.
Yeah, like they're very small creatures.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They are literally toddlers.
They're
You guys. They're very fun to watch.
You just stop any of them. You just pick them up and say, "You're not going anywhere."
Pretty fun. But you walk in and there's
Peace. This one's mine.
it's so cute.
This is my collection.
Put them. Take them out of your bag.
But as you are walking, you do see lots of little children, and they're literally like that big, absolutely minuscule.
I never even thought about how small gnomish children would
Oh,
be.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's terrifying.
That's very weird.
You just like, hi.
7
Yeah, I
kids in
literally
one hand.
just thought about that. I was like, Oh, my children are gonna be like that big.
You hand them a dice and they're like,
Well, that'd be adorable. It's like, here, roll my dice.
Yeet. It's like my arms are tired now.
It gets like a centimeter away from him.
Good enough. But you guys walk in there, and most of the people in here, except for what you assume as like the medical staff, are mostly wearing robes or have like holy symbols on their sides. There's a few that they've got these very large bags to them, large metal, leather bags, or carrying briefcases. Not sure why, but as you guys are watching them, they go about to all these patients who are moaning and like complaining about their arms being stiff or just different things, and you come in and it smells like minerals in here. Like you walk into like a cave or something, and you can just like taste
like the
minerals
salt
and like the salt and like just like the moisture is different in there. But you walk in, you're just like, that does not taste good.
Tastes like dirt.
Tastes like dirt. Limestone.
dirt and saltiness.
Yes. But you walk in and there are
Tastes like a gravel pit.
rows of beds with mostly gnomes. There's a couple humans in there, but their skin has just started turning to stone, or is stone. Just very odd sight.
Are there little kids?
There are several little kids too. But it is fairly new, so they don't
Make
know
it
how
even
to-
more sad.
Right?
This is inconsolable.
You know, looking at the statistical side, it only hits humans and gnomes
And dwarves.
and dwarves. Doesn't affect any of us and our races.
Oh.
Technically, none of us know what his race is, so
Yeah, that's true.
So
None of you know.
He looks like a human.
he does look human.
Oh, so I'll bet Loki. Loki's gonna suffer. Unfortunately.
But you guys walk in and there's a lot of people in here, but compared to how many people are outside that were perfectly fine, it doesn't seem quite plague size as they make it sound.
It's the beginning of COVID.
Well, it's probably, yeah.
You saying it's gonna get super contagious?
No. But like when you
Whole
think,
continent's gonna turn to stone.
when you think of plagues, like it's like almost everybody's affected by it. But
Yeah.
it's like it's a large percentage, but it's not huge. I think I told you like around 30 to 40% when you guys met the first gnomes, which is a lot for this size of population, but not huge amounts.
Okay.
That's still huge.
I
Amount.
think
It is still a huge amount.
I think
Yes,
I have
30%,
some questions.
but 30 to 40% is still a lot, but you're not
Some
looking at like
questions.
50, 60, 70.
Well, let's find someone that looks like they're smart.
Right here.
Not you.
Put it back down.
It's like, now, you know, if we wanted a smart person for things that we already know, we'd just, you know, go to me, obviously. But if we're going for, you know, something else somebody else knows that we don't, we'd go, you know, to like a doctor or something.
Grab a dagger and make a popping noise above his head. Oh, just deflating his ego. So,
Don't worry.
You do that, and then you crush the light bulb above my head. Metaphorically.
you just look up.
All hopes and dreams dead.
But there are plenty of people around. The main three that you see are the ones with briefcases or bags, the ones that look like clerics, and others that have a lot of like machinery and tinkery things hanging off of their belts.
Officers.
Hippies.
So we would assume that the clerics are probably the ones who knows what's going on the most because they're like
You
the
can
healers.
assume, but you know what happens when you assume.
I was gonna go after the guy with the briefcase.
I'm gonna go to the cleric.
Okay.
I'm following Ferdinand.
I'm gonna
It's not
cuddle.
Ferdinand, it's just Fernand.
Fernand.
Because we used to call him Ferdinand all the time because obviously it's a child's story.
I'm gonna cuddle the child who looks the worst. It'll be
Oh.
okay.
Actually, I totally forgot you guys.
He's a therapy dog.
Forgot how weird you two look.
Oh, we're terrible.
You guys walk in, and a lot of like moans and screams stop for a few seconds, and like the whole place just like kind of goes silent, and they all look at you.
Hello. I'm looking for someone that can answer some questions for me.
You both smile. The mandibles chattering. Teeth are born.
They just like look up at you two. Okay. And like a lot of people just like scatter. With your guys' passive perception, you can see several of like the people that have like started turning to stone, like rolling off their bed and like hiding underneath. But a little bit older gnome, no idea. You guys know that gnomes live a lot longer than humans and way longer than spermatides, but hard to tell age. But you're guessing probably mid-50s. But comes up to you. Well, I will be the one that will be able to answer most questions, at least pertaining to this place. What can I do for you?
Well,
I think we went to the wrong person.
I think we went to the right people.
I know what you are, but I do not know what you are.
interesting. That's unusual.
Yeah, I've gotten around a little bit. But you do remember, Shellac is usually the only place for bugbears. Yes, looks like way out at you.
Well, you get down on your knees.
I'm a bugbear. I'm totally huggable.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're like, you walk in, you look over at a child like kind of sitting on this bed, and you like go over there, and he's like, "Do you know what? Hey, don't touch that! Don't, no!" And you're just like,
It will be okay.
Child screaming the entire time.
and then like your fur touches it, and it's like, just kind of like, and
Like, he looks over a
Interesting.
little later and there's like 50 kids just all over me. They're like climbing my hair.
Dilated eyes.
It's so fluffy!
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
Anyway, now that we've taken care of that,
I love that line so much.
I'm simply curious to what information has been gathered on this disease.
Yes, rock fever. It's very interesting. We haven't been able to determine what necessarily started it, but some of our mages have felt a disturbance.
There's a disturbance, the force.
In
A disturbance.
in the plains.
The winds have changed.
It was me.
Of course.
I'm kidding.
We do not know why or how it is affecting us and who it is affecting. All we've seen is what is around us. Have you ever seen it up on the surface?
Only some stone egg cakes.
Very interesting. He like pulls out this notebook and then opens up his bag and just drops it in. You like look in and there's nothing in there. But like you see, like there's tons of like pockets and stuff on this bag, like just tons of them. Excessive amounts of pockets. Have you ever seen those bags where you're like, the main pocket would be just fine, and then got like a dozen pockets on the outside? This is one of those bags.
Cargo shorts.
Yeah, that's like the cargo
It
shorts
reminds me
of bags.
when I had cargo pants, because those have so many pockets.
It's a cargo pants bag.
It's a cargo pants bag.
You have the front, you have the back, you have the side, then you have the ones below that sometimes.
Yeah, knee pockets,
Double
calf
size.
pockets.
Yeah.
You check on Peace, and he's just putting the people that rolled off their beds back on the beds, patting them on the head.
Actually,
That's such a funny image.
This is
let's
all going on in the
go
background.
with
Everyone's just watching it.
let's go with persuasion, or medicine.
Persuasion or medicine?
Yeah. Check.
I'm gonna do medicine
Okay.
because I have no persuasion. But this is going to be nat 20.
No, it's not.
That's a very...
There was a 2. There was just no 0 after it.
Finally.
Plus 3.
7.
So 9.
So 9.
9?
9.
9 means...
Can I
Okay.
call interference
Actually,
on that? Did that work?
So, a lot of these people are very, very distracted and terrified. You could say scared stiff. Terrible. You do invoke several screens and shudders, but for the most part, you are a very gentle giant.
I'm gonna
For being
try. I'm
barbarian.
gonna try and calm them down.
You aren't the best, but like they've never seen something like you, and so just your presence and like you just like pulling these small people out and like laying them down, like tucking them in, it's very calming, and like people are just like stunned. Like the staff just like watch you, and they're like, "Well, it's very unorthodox, but it's somehow working." I rolled terribly today.
It's like,
What did you get?
it's like, hey,
I got it by 1.
The middle of the staff is just like, yeah, that's not how I would do it, but I'm not that tall.
I'm not that tall, and I'm not gonna argue.
But
He looks like he would be to shreds.
yes, the room is a lot quieter than it has been in a while. But like everybody's eyes are just like glued to you. But
My hair's glistening.
yes, we've connected it to a disturbance in the plane, the Earth plane. But we have not figured out where it originated. Do you know if there are any other chasms that have opened up?
Do I know of any more cases?
Give me
Did I get a good report on that? Did I pay attention to the report I got on that?
probably not.
You...
I know Adam would know.
Okay, actually, roll a... Just roll either a history or perception, either way.
Definitely perception.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be a 23.
23? Okay. As you've traveled around using the rock and traveling from Tornbridge and Hurwell Keep north, there was a very large one to the northeast of Hurwell that snaked for hundreds of miles. And then as you guys got to Moray Portum, you heard of a very large chasm that opened up to the north of there. And then as you traveled back to Quan, you heard of one that opened up to the east of Quan that travels for miles.
Well, I will inform him of these.
Interesting. He like reaches into his back, into a pocket, and pulls out this like tablet. Well, to him it's like that big. To you guys, it's like a really small thing. But he just like looks at it and taps some stuff on it. Yes, that is our travel routes. Terrible. Sticks it back in the pocket. As it goes in, like there's no shift to it.
This is one thing I do notice, and I just lean over to him. What would happen if I turned him upside down?
So, I mean, there are several others around that do have these strange bags.
Are any of them in this rock format?
In the rock shape?
Yeah, did they have...
Oh, actually, let me check.
Yeah, do they have the rock stuff on them?
I wonder if...
You do come across one that is laying in bed, and he does have a bag like next to his bedside. But you like pull him out and set him on there. This one doesn't have as many pockets on it. There's probably only 3 or 4 on it, but
So he wasn't
it does
wearing,
look very similar to it.
So he wasn't wearing it. It was just,
No. It's just, the bag is just like sitting next to the bed. If you wanted to like poke around the bag, you could.
I was gonna see if I could roll a stealth check to just very casually shake him to see if I could get things to fall.
You can shake the bag.
No, it's okay.
Like Hermione Granger's bag. You accidentally tip it one way and there goes all the books.
Right?
I wonder if the disturbance is connected to both the chasms and the rock fever.
It probably is. I mean, the elemental plane of Earth is definitely connected to... What's wrong? Earth. If something were to turn something into rock, it would be the essence of stone.
Yes. Has there anyone that has died from rock fever?
Only, very old gnomes. But they, it's not the traditional death. It is, they literally turn into a statue. It's almost as if, as they age, they turn more and more to stone. The younger ones are a lot more agile, even though their skin still turns to stone completely. It doesn't make a lot of sense. We've tried removing curses, dispel magic, and it works for a few days. But it usually comes back.
Stev, any thoughts?
Oh, I totally forgot Steph was here. Let me get a drink. That voice was hard. Steph, Steph looks around at it. 1 minute. You watch him, like, kind of go over and start meditating for a second. A little bit of light glows around him. Hey, his contact to follow up.
I just lean over to him. His light bulb is better than yours.
That's why I asked him to come.
He stands up and goes over to one of the closest gnome, which is this. Hard to tell when they're made of stone, but almost middle-aged, potentially. Almost looked like 30, 40-ish. So fairly young for a gnome. But he touches its head, and you see him pull out this He touches its head and starts speaking in a language that you are not familiar with because you do not know Sylvan, which is the language of the nature plane. But starts speaking this strange language, and you watch light come and just light upon the gnome, and you look up and there's the ceiling. Where the heck did the light come from? But it just almost comes from the ceiling and just lands on this gnome. And you watch as the skin slowly changes back to a very dirty gray. The skin just cracks off, and the rocks and the skin just falls onto the bed. And he sits up. What just happened? Sticks his tongue out. I've been healed! The gnome you were talking to pulls out a notebook. Right. How did you do that? It is a blessing of fun.
Oh boy, we're gonna convert an entire nation.
Can you?
Hello, Cameron. I mean,
Can you teach us how to do that? It is.
We gotta get those guys.
We got a report to do.
That's one way to convert them.
It is. Like you can see like sweat like dripping down his face. Like this took a lot out of him. Make anybody proficient in religion. Make a religion check.
I don't think
No.
I am proficient.
I'm not.
Natural 20
Natural 20
for a 26.
I need to actually look up what this is called.
Not
Divine
proficient.
intervention.
Yeah! That's what it's called. So, you watch him, and that wasn't a spell. That was divine intervention. Like, literally a gift from Faluha.
Channel divinity.
Is it channel divinity?
Yeah.
There is a divine
Yeah,
intervention.
it is divine intervention.
It's like the last ability
Oh,
a
yeah.
cleric can get. The one that you will not be able to get.
Because you are part druid. But
You.
yes, he is him. I will not be able to teach anybody that. It is not a spell of sorts. It is a very real blessing from Faluha.
Guys, I told you Faluha's real.
Oh, I never doubted it.
Well, then why do you doubt the teachings?
I have my own deity, Firmane,
Can I get that in tablet?
who's just as real as Faluha.
Yes, and?
And so I follow him.
Is it a hint? I think it is. Yes. Oh, I closed my D&D chart. Ooh, here we go. Okay. As you guys are, is there anything else you'd like to do after watching this miracle just happen?
I'm gonna go around to anyone that I can and see if they would like to learn more.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check. With advantage. I'll give you advantage with that one.
I like that. 17 versus the 8 of what it would have been.
17?
Divine intervention. Oh no, yeah. No, divine intervention is actually a 10th level ability.
So I can get it.
Okay.
But the way to automatically succeed on it is a 20th level ability.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's more up to the DM's discretion and dice.
And dice, yes.
I
You have to roll a Decatur and it has to be below your level.
Yeah. So,
You're very low.
yeah, it's a very low chance. 10% chance.
I am able to do the divine intervention.
Your level?
You
You're
are
a 10
he's a
level?
level 10th level.
Oh, that's fine.
Fire.
So you do have divine intervention. But
Would you like
have
to
a,
try?
You have a 10% chance.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
How frequently can you do this?
Cool.
Like once a day.
Once a day.
Yep.
You know,
and
my
you
dice
can
is
only
the-
do it again.
If it succeeds, it's like a week later.
Yeah, 7
Yeah.
days.
If not, I can use it after a long rest.
Okay, let's say this.
That's gonna be cool.
That's not a Decatur.
Oh, Decatur.
You
What
win.
was it though?
Percentile
It's a
dice.
3.
So it's this one.
No, and the T.
And
Okay.
10 percentile. So.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
So it has to be a
no.
10.
Oh no. 63.
Nope. Not even close.
Seeing your mentor do it, you're like, I can do that too. You go over to a child and you pray, and like you can feel Faluha there, but just the energy required to remove this just isn't there.
And for failing, I'm just gonna be like, oh, you thought you could do it, could you?
I'm still learning.
So,
still trying to
Steph
find
will
anyone.
come up to you and be like, it's a good effort. But,
So 17 to try and find someone who would still want to learn.
17, there's one interested. The person next to the one that was healed is just like, yeah, I'll listen.
There's one.
You ask around and it was like,
They all have their
no
deity.
deity that I don't even want to try to pronounce their name. Is it you?
Huh?
It was Ben that came up with the name.
I came up with the name
Yes.
of a deity?
Kelly
Stole a name
Stole a
that I
name.
just said?
Yes.
Kelly does that. Kelly writes down a lot of what I say and just slots them in random places.
Isn't that the one that James was really good at?
Yeah. Alt.
It is alt. We had to shorten it so the rest of us could say it.
What's the full name?
I ain't gonna say it.
Segatov or something like that.
Alter Cosegatus.
Alter Cosegatus.
The only one I trust to pronounce it at this point is
I don't remember coming up with that. If I did, I'm impressed.
You are Ben. You come up with weird things.
Yeah.
So, yes, that is their god. But you wouldn't know that.
I'm gonna ask this individual to follow with us.
Follow with you. He's just like, I'm being treated at the moment.
How about Stev take this one?
Sev is like, I would be more than. And so he sits down and starts talking to those two people about follow.
We have
like, I'll just sing it up.
we have a report to make.
As you guys are sitting there, you feel this in the distance, and it almost like this ripple effect through the metal. That was big. That was very
So
big.
like a distant explosion or something?
Potentially.
Okay.
You guys mostly just felt the vibration through all of the metal.
Slow things. That shake.
But you guys are probably close to, I don't know, maybe
Can't do it with that as much.
1,000 feet into this metal machine, and you're feeling it. Everything just kind of stops. Everybody's like, what was that?
I look at the guy I was talking to. Was that normal?
No! Definitely not normal. Like, you see some flashing lights out in, the blue area. They're flashing green.
Ooh.
You, look out. You see several mechs just, making their way down this corridor, out of this central layer. They're like, something is attacking! Yeah. Just about 5 or 6 mechs going down
I'm
this
just gonna
corridor.
look over because you said there was some. Did you say green smoke or?
Just green lights.
Oh, green lights. I'm like, ooh, green's my favorite color.
Yes, green lights.
Alright. Guys,
Let's go.
duty calls.
Alrighty.
Okay. I will be here if you have any more questions.
Tap one last
No, I
child
think
on the
that's
way out.
about as much use as we're gonna get out of this.
Yeah.
You guys follow the mechs. It's very easy to follow them. They are very noisy. But you guys follow them, and they go down to this bottom layer, and this door opens up in the side. And you would expect a wall of dirt. It opens up into this gigantic chasm. No, not chasm. What's the other word?
Chamber.
Chamber's a good word, but that's not the one I'm looking
Pit,
for.
hole,
Tunnel.
It's a big underground opening.
bunker.
No, guys.
Uh,
shh. 1 second.
It almost sounds like chasm,
not
but
pit.
A cathedral.
it's a very large cave. But when I think of cave, I think of small tunnel. But it's like a big open area. But
Is there a technical name for this?
yes, there
There
is. Cavern.
Cavern.
Oh,
It opens up
cavern.
into this huge cavern. You guys go out, and it's very cold in this cavern, but you can hear trickling water off in the distance. You can see several, like, gnomes constructing stone houses throughout this cavern. But you can hear a lot of people running back to the worm.
Should we be running that way? No. We should be running that way.
We always run.
Just remember, it is 9:30, almost 9:30.
It is 9:30. Yeah, I was like, holy cow! This one has been incredibly enjoyable.
How is it already 9:30?
Because we didn't have a session last week.
You guys want to do a combat?
Yes, I do.
Well,
We can make it quick.
No, we can't.
Definitely try.
I mean, if we
trust
pre-plan our
all that.
attacks.
Okay,
Okay,
you go left, I'll go right.
go. Let's go
Fine,
for it.
still
So
wins
if you're not
strategy.
ready on your turn, you pass your turn.
okay.
Okay, so
Still one strike's good for multiple opponents. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be.
Oh, this is a
these are
one
going to
rollback.
be just like large rocks. But you guys come out of who's this?
I don't know, it was just on there.
I'm like, there's an extra guy here.
Oh wait, no,
It's
that's dead. Yeah.
Steph.
Step, stay
Step,
back.
stay back.
Oh, okay. He was actually
was
kind of
teaching.
smart.
We don't get the level 20 cleric.
No, we do not.
We can
It
bring
makes
Spiky
combat
back.
faster.
Oh, there we go.
You would.
The mechs.
Don't worry about them. They ain't gonna last
I
long.
am a mech. I am a mech.
No.
Where are my large creatures?
These ones.
Are they these?
They're all over here.
These are.
Oh, I don't need
giants.
large. I need gargantuan.
Oh,
Yes.
gargantuan.
Like that?
Is that gargantuan?
That is gargantuan. Look at the look at this.
Is that just huge?
Oh, that's huge.
That's
Oh,
huge.
that's huge.
We have
It's
one-
bigger than
we
that.
have One gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
There we go.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Okay. So, as you guys run out,
Oh, no.
you guys can feel the earth trembling.
This is gonna take.
Okay. Give me some
Initiative roll?
initiative rolls.
Oh, do I
that was
have
a bad
advantage
time.
on it?
Nat 20.
Yes, you do have that.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Oh, dang.
Good thing you have advantage on this.
Dang.
No.
Okay.
Another nat 1.
No, I got a nat 1 and a 9, 10, 11, 12.
Want.
Oh, that's not nice.
So.
Okay.
That's a
I forgot to change the name. Oh well. So, as you guys come out, you see as the tail of this giant, this like rock tail goes burrowing back underground. You guys come out, we'll say over here, and you watch.
Camera.
You might have to reconnect
Larger
that
creatures have increased constitution,
it's
right?
not. What's going on? I can't reconnect that one, guys.
one. Just back out of that camera and then go back into it.
Is it fully plugged into the
You guys
dongle?
watch it go into this huge hole over here.
Don't push anything.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got the.
If you unplug it, it will not be connected at all, and then I can't. I would have to back out of the stream
Oh,
entirely
yes.
to read. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you guys watch this huge spiked tail, but not what looks normal or natural. It is almost an obsidian, like spiked mace, as it goes into the ground. What would you like to do? Oh wait, initiative rolls. Initiative rolls. You are this feather.
Yep.
You are there.
Can't believe this.
15. Okay, what did you get? Natural 1? That's right. You go over here. What did you get, Peace?
I got 12.
12, okay. Venom? Please tell me you got something good.
No. 9.
Oh, God.
We can re-roll, I mean...
No, okay, there we go.
Hmm.
I mean, this keeps throwing me off.
I would like to go through the road.
So, you guys
Super
get out,
advantage.
and as it goes through the ground, like, you start stumbling with the vibrations. Let's actually throw some mechs in there to actually speed this process up.
Okay, seeing a creature
You
that's
have 9?
that large
I
is
have
very intimidating.
Um,
That's very intimidating. I've never.
I got 2 red ones over
fought
here.
something that big before.
oh, wait a second. No, these are cake size.
Oh.
So, put those 3 on there.
Those are the mechs.
3.
Those are the mechs.
3 or 4?
4.
Oh,
4 total.
Yep.
Okay.
So, you're watching
So,
the tail
I-
is going underground.
So, one of my first thoughts was like enlarge reduce because that would make it easier for everyone else to reduce its size. But then I don't.
Interesting.
But then
I don't think I've ever shrunk a creature
It
before.
would be more beneficial, I think, to polymorph it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But you have
Polymorph it
run
into
away.
a goldfish.
Because
Well, then I
the
can
only
goldfish because
the only,
it suffocates.
the only question I was
What?
having with enlarge
Goldfish
reduce
would suffocate.
is the
Exactly.
constitution of larger
Don't we
creatures
want it to
probably
suffocate?
increased.
Really nice.
So
Yes, but
Because if
polymorph is wisdom.
if polymorph if
Okay.
it dies in polymorph, it turns back to its normal form.
So if a goldfish suffocates, it goes back to its normal power.
Yeah, but if it goes back to its normal form, is it still dead?
No.
It has all of its HP still.
All polymorph does is basically give you a health buffer.
So we just polymorph it, stick it in a crack, and we'll stick my mover out there.
Yes.
You could, except this thing is made of complete stone. It's not going to do a lot. But what are you going to do?
Okay, so if I polymorph it,
What would you like to polymorph it into?
You got
okay.
Didn't you have to touch it?
No.
Polymorph?
Wait.
No.
Really? Transforms a creature you can see within range.
What's the range, like 60 feet or something like that?
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
There's quite a bit of light in this room. In this
Okay.
area.
That's very convenient.
Yes.
Let me see. What would you guys think would be the best thing to transform?
Hey, Schmalwer.
Because, yeah, I was thinking
Russell's
like a
classic.
mouse. Or...
Actually, no. My classic's a turtle. A small turtle. They
Okay.
can't run away.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Have you
yeah.
heard what Critical Role did with the turtle?
No. But it can't be much worse than what I did with turtles.
They stick it on the back and just spun it.
Oh, no. See, I would polymorph a rock into a turtle, and we killed a rock with fall damage.
Okay, yeah, I will. To add flavor, though, I'm going to turn it into a tortoise, which is basically the same thing.
Okay, it's a very large turtle. So, you see the tail going down, and you're just like, not today. And it's... You watch the tail just immediately disappear, and the rumbling stops. And you hear this...
And I shout, "You're welcome!"
But yes, there's just a large hole there.
Perfect.
Okay. It is the earthworm. Can't do anything. Okay, that brings it to your turn. You just hear shuffling at the bottom of a hole. That's it.
Beast, do you want to collect that?
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
Okay.
What should we do with it?
You guys technically have an hour, so we'll come out of combat for a minute.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Good, because I don't like front roll.
We'll come out of combat.
Yes,
We're
it's come out of combat. If you guys go back into combat, it will stay the same initiative order, but you have an hour.
Where'd you find the turtle?
Yeah.
As you go down there, like, there's just this tortoise sitting in this very deep hole. And you're just like, I pick it up, it's heavy. But as you bring it out, like, its shell looks like rock. Which is strange, but how heavy? Probably 200-300 pounds. Like, I have no idea how heavy tortoises are.
Did it use an
I've got to
illusion
carry
spell
with
for
Oh
that?
yeah, you've got crazy amounts of carrying capacity. Huh?
Did he use like an illusion spell?
But you can see its neck like trying to like snap at you. Just. But you now have a tortoise.
Yay!
So that's what caused all this chaos.
It's
You see all the mechs like. Like this speaker turns on the mech. How did that do that?
What should we do with it now?
It's
what I was
old
trying to
magic.
figure out.
Okay.
probably one of the
Here's
most
what I'm
comedic
thinking.
things.
We're not gonna want to stand next to it for this, because when we do it, it will grow. But I'm thinking, I paralyze it with my tail, and
It's
then
rock.
yes, and then we will beat the crap out of it.
Love the idea. Love that.
Why are we gonna kill this innocent tortoise?
This innocent tortoise, the moment it dies, turns back into a giant rock monster that's trying to kill everybody.
That's right.
But the tortoise was in the hole.
Yeah,
It's something else that's around.
It's a lie.
Yeah,
It's
but-
not a tortoise.
It's a lie. You're a lie.
If it was a real tortoise, you might have a point. But you know, this is a killing monster machine.
But
This is exactly how you turned into a bat. Moving on.
Yes, this is how I turned you into a bat. Except for I turned this into a turtle. You're not a bat, right?
but you touched me.
Give me a survival check, not with advantage.
Yeah. Well,
It was for flair.
it was for friendship.
17.
17? Okay. You've watched a lot of,
Anime.
you've watched a lot of Colosseum battles at the guild. And there are a lot of elemental binders. And you do know, or at least have seen and heard, that a lot of earth elementals are vulnerable to thunder damage. So if you had to guess,
Oh my! I love that.
this could potentially have the same weakness since it has an influence of element to it.
Lightning bolt. Here we go.
No, that is lightning damage.
That's lightning
Oh.
damage. Thunder.
Thunder.
so
they're-
things like
they're very
thunderclaps.
Oh, so like just immense sound. then.
Yes.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
You need sonic booms, not electricity.
Okay. Well, sad.
But that is something that you remember about elementals.
You want to know something quite interesting?
You don't have any thunder damage?
I have thunderclap.
That's the weakest one.
Is that a spell or a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, that is a very weak one. But when
But-
something's resistant, vulnerable,
Yeah.
it does decent damage.
I think my best bet is still going to be
Paralyzing.
paralyzing.
Yeah.
Paralyze and
But first,
I agree.
I shall conjure my Zorn.
So I
Not
assume
even your rock.
the idea is to
It'll
paralyze
be way
it
too heavy.
That's way too
and
big
then
for the
just
rock.
bombard it all at once.
There's not enough room for the rock to fly in here anyway.
It's like it's a
It's
very big
thunder?
cavern. It's thunder damage. Do you have thundering smite or whatever?
Thunderous smite.
Yeah, that will do it.
Pick it up.
That is one of my favorite paladin spells. If I ever use a spell.
Alright.
Okay.
So, alright everyone, pick your poison on where you want to stand. This thing's gonna get big
Yeah.
real fast.
Okay.
I shall stand
Yeah, I'd want to stand a ways off.
here.
I don't.
Okay, I need a figurine
Wait, no.
for my Zorn.
Is it medium or large?
Zorn is a medium. I
There's
can
a
just use
red
of
one
them.
right there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna.
I'm gonna need to be right here.
Zord and I will stand next to
Are we gonna start with it on its back though?
Sure.
That'd be good.
Why are we
Start it
torturing?
prone.
It doesn't.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, I
like
guess
that
it
idea.
would be prone, but it doesn't really matter.
I like that idea.
It would be prone, so you
I like
have
that idea.
advantage.
I would have. I like it. You know what?
You know, I like
we'll do
it.
that. We'll make it prone.
I
Why
like
are we
it.
doing this? Because this particular turtle ate my grandma. Is there enough reason for you?
Roll a deception check. Roll an insight.
Well, I can already say that you're gonna succeed.
Yeah.
Let me just. An insight, you
I
say?
assume.
Oh.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you believe him. This
I rolled a
somehow ate his grandma.
Tortoises. You know, tortoises live a long time.
Yeah.
He's like,
Um,
he's adding to
You
my
now
perspective.
know that Jesus had a really hard life. His parents were eaten by a T-Rex, and his grandma was eaten by a turtle.
So was it the bug part that got eaten by the turtle?
That's what I'm gonna go with.
That is the bug part of the bugbear.
His grandma was a bug and his grandpa was a bug
Bear.
Was a bear? Bugbear. Bugbear.
The
Okay.
truth comes
So,
out.
make your attack.
Okay.
Everybody else is holding their action.
Yep, including the
I am
sword.
not raging.
So, what are you prepared? You probably want to rage.
No, not
I
if he's
can't
gonna
rage
cast a
to do
spell.
thunderous.
Oh, that's right. You can't
It's
cast
a full
spells.
spell.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
So, you're preparing.
Tail. How did I roll 2 2s?
Boy,
I
you're impressive.
That's a 10
10.
or a tortoise.
I would say they have a 12.
Yeah, they have more than that. But I
So,
have 2
it's like-
attacks. It's 5.
Pink. Damn.
Okay, that's much better. That's a modded 20.
Minus 1. Yes, that hits.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, please fail.
I'm guessing they probably don't have much. I don't even think there's a stat block for a turtle. Yeah, it fails.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Alright, so, going to paralyze it. So, until the beginning of my next turn, it is paralyzed.
And luckily, you are all the way over here.
Oh yeah.
There is no stat block for a turtle.
No, I didn't think so.
Okay, and that's
So-
the wrong dice.
You hit it. How much damage?
Okay, so 7 poison.
Okay, that's a good chunk of damage.
Yep. And then a whopping 6 piercing.
We'll say the turtle has like 80 hit points. It's a big turtle. So 80 hit points, and you did
7 poison.
7 poison plus.
He's dead.
Okay, so 7, that's 8. So 5 damage rolled over.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so, and I'm gonna back
So
away after I
that is-
stab it and run.
Your turn.
Yes. Well, the Zorn.
Zorn's turn. So
Zorn
you.
works.
Oh gosh. So you stab it, and as you start running away, this gigantic worm just appears, and you are just like. Let's go with a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
15.
15? Okay, easy enough. You guys watch as this gigantic worm just appears and is just like laying prone. Just huge. But yes. Okay. Everything has advantage, and
It's a
paralyzed is a crit.
If it hits, it's a crit.
Within 5 feet.
Oh
Within 5
my.
feet. You have to be right next to it for it to work.
Oh. Okay.
So I see why
A range of touch.
this turtle ate your grandma.
The Zorn is now
It
going to
wasn't a
make
turtle.
its 4 attacks.
Well, that's what we're trying to
Yes.
explain.
So, first attack is a 6. Does a 17 hit?
No. Just misses.
Whoa. Okay, that
You look at this
is.
thing, it is nearly solid obsidian.
That's a 21.
Wow.
Yes, that hits.
That definitely misses. So now bite.
Russell, it's pro!
Roll crap! Okay, so I hit once with claw.
Okay. Double damage.
Is this considered an animal?
No, it's considered a creature.
Yeah.
So that was sucky as well. This worked a lot better in my head.
It has one shot at these.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So since the polymorph is disabled now, right? That means I can do another concentration spell.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, technically. Okay, that is your turn.
But if your spell
You're
has
up.
range of touch, it will crit.
Wait.
Okay.
No. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Never mind. Ferdinand.
Woo!
You're up, actually. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Thunderclap.
You go up to it. Half bad. And bam!
And it's not a range of touch, but it is within 5 feet.
It is within 5 feet.
That's a nat 20.
That you don't roll for that one.
You
It's
don't-
actually
I don't.
it's a con save. Unfortunately, that
Oh,
doesn't,
it doesn't
help
count.
you. Nope.
Any attack that hits it, critical hit if attacker is within 5. Oh, nope, that does not count as a critical hit. But
Do you have
save-
inflict wounds?
I do.
If you have inflict wounds, then use that.
I do have inflict wounds.
Then yes, I would use that.
I would use
instead.
that.
Can I use my same roll?
And go for it.
Ah, it's a nat 20.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's still a crit.
Double nat 20.
Can you pass me the water, Ben?
Oh yeah.
No double crits here.
I would, but he beat me to
I
it.
figured he was going to be rolling dice.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a couple d10s there. 6.
Oh. Boo. 8, 9,
I was like, 8 again?
15, 18 damage.
18 damage. Dang. That is not great.
No. It's really sucky. Especially since a normal inflict wounds can do more than that.
Right, 18.
Has a maximum of 30. But without a crit.
I rolled a lot of ones.
Yeah, that sounded like it.
Well, at least it's paralyzed, which is a huge plus.
Yes.
no.
But it is going to be very pissed off.
Yeah.
Do the
Okay.
mechs get their turn?
What?
Do the mechs
The
get
mechs.
their
They're the greens.
Yeah, you missed them.
You missed them.
No, I went
Oh,
because
after.
I started the top of this round.
That's right.
Oh,
paralyze it.
actually, what would have happened?
Oh.
As
Held
soon as
action.
it changed, everybody would have gotten their held action, and then turn progression would have started.
Oh, good point, good point.
Yes, so everybody gets their held action. So we'll say that was your held action, and then we'll do your turn right after this. So what was your held action?
So I was going to do Phantasmal Killer since I can do that with concentration.
Okay, what is it? Wisdom save
It is.
or intelligence?
It
It doesn't matter.
failed. Wisdom. Yeah, it's wisdom.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
And okay. And wait a minute, it's
roll the
4d10 psychic damage.
Gosh.
So I'm gonna.
But that isn't that on
If-
its turn?
If it was intelligence, it would have
Oh
been
no,
zero.
it's when it's it makes the check.
Yes, it
Uh,
makes the check, and then it takes damage on its turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Peace.
Successful.
You're up.
Takes psychic damage on successful.
Would it?
Okay. Come on.
So
So
yeah,
would
for your-
Thunderous Smite be?
So your held action you could still use.
Yes.
23.
Would that be more
Yeah,
beneficial than
23.
a regular Smite, though?
Or
Yes,
down to
because it would be
4.
crit. Wait, no, not with the crit bonus.
Well, the thunder damage would be doubled, so it would be
Okay.
crit and doubled.
Oh, that's right, because it's not you roll more dice. It just doubles
double
thunder damage.
The thunder damage.
So the
Roll
thunder
the thunder
damage.
damage separate.
Yeah, the thunder damage will be a crit now, which means you roll double dice and then you will double the damage.
But this is also a melee attack, so I would just do my regular.
Damage as well.
Yes, you do your regular damage, and then your spell damage will be also a crit. So your regular, you'll have to use your sword because you have to be within 5 feet. So
You
you
could
get a
use
roll
this
of
pipe
advantage.
I could.
You could use your pipe. within 5 feet of it. You roll advantage. You get to double your pike damage, and your thunderous smite gets doubled as well. And then the thunder damage is doubled. How much damage was that, Ben? 18? 20?
It was 23.
23?
So if it's a held attack
50.
action, do I get to do the second attack as well?
Yes.
And it did. I did read it, and it said at the end of their turn, at the end of the target's turn,
It takes damage.
before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 40/10.
Yes,
So
but
it
this
seems
one
like-
it already fails. This one, so doesn't it take it at the start and then at?
So I'm not sure about that. Fails.
Here, hand it to me really quick.
Okay.
The wording makes it sound like it's only on its turn that it takes
See,
damage. But it makes more sense to me
Yeah,
to
it
have
makes
every
more
time
sense.
it makes a check to take the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird wording.
Yeah.
We will say it takes that damage right then, so 23
Okay.
damage.
I like that.
And it is frightened of you.
Yes.
We'll all stand behind Loki now.
Can okay, roll your 2 attacks.
Frightened.
You have advantage, but that does hit.
We'll just
Well,
take
Doesn't do anything.
You already got to crit, but that is nice.
We'll just take both of those as my.
And
We'll just take both of those as my.
well, you have advantage, so the second one misses. Okay, so first one, roll your pike damage. Well, 2 of them, so 2d10. 3d10 because
Brutal
you have
crit.
brutal critical. Holy.
Yes!
Yikes!
You saw that was going to be a 1, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm a 7.
I'm gonna
Okay, now
punch
how
it.
much? Now what is your
21.
thunder damage?
22.
So I need 4 of these. 1, 2.
for the original spell?
No.
No, just
Okay, so
double
it's
it.
2d6 and then you double it. Okay.
Well, should I just?
No, roll that. Yeah.
27.
Oh, we're gonna.
Ugh.
That's still not that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
That's above average.
It is above average.
38. That's 38 damage right there.
38.
Wait, you gotta double those.
So this
So you
this
double
by
it?
itself, what is this?
9, 13, 16.
So that's
16.
32
32,
32.
plus 23.
Plus 23.
plus your strength.
5.
Which is 3
Plus 3.
plus another 3 for. Oh, you're
It's
not
not
raging. So 10.
I'm not raging. 'cause I can't
58
rage.
damage.
Yeah.
And this is peace with a calm mind. I am in peaceful mode right now.
He's just like
It's 30 damage? Or
58.
58?
Yeah.
I have never seen that.
What does this look like as you stab this thing with your bite?
Then die.
you see the sonic boom explode out of this thing.
You take your pike and you just and you watch as parts of its shell just shatter.
Continuing with the roleplay for my grandma.
But it like erupts this whole side of its body. That's a really good chunk. You did more damage than the rest of them combined.
Oh, easily. But
Yep.
that's
were
because
at
all of mine missed.
Yeah.
They were all at combined. They were at 52.
Now
You
is
did
it
58.
But also,
Normal turn
That
Venom
was
needed
held
to.
actions.
Venom was all
Now
just trying
it's
to
your
set
turn.
it up.
You can do it. Your thunder clap. Your turn.
Oh,
That was your held action. Now it is your action.
I'm going to do a 6th level inflict wounds.
Okay, advantage. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. Really? You can have interference. It bounced off your thing. And it didn't help much. Okay,
Missed.
that's a big level. So, you go to touch it, and as he stabs it, the whole thing just rocks and tosses you back a little bit, and you're unable to touch it. But it made it wriggle, even though it is paralyzed.
Oh wait. Hold on. Well, this may not even be.
Well, yeah.
I move out of the
It
way.
has to do a strength saving throw.
Otherwise, it gets knocked prone.
Yep,
It's already prone.
It's already
prone.
prone.
Okay.
Automatically fails.
Super
Make the
prone.
Dexterity saving throw. So it automatically fails.
So it's
It's still prone.
It's so prone right now.
It flipped over. Oh man. Okay, Loki, your turn.
All right.
With the not-worm on deck, which brings it to you next. So be thinking of what you want after
All right.
Loki.
I do the same thing.
I
Okay.
think I'm
We're
just
gonna
gonna
keep this
use.
rolling.
I'm just gonna use
No.
lightning.
You could
bolt
actually upcast it, I
again
believe, right?
because
can.
Lightning
I don't.
bolt?
I
Yeah.
only,
Oh no, you
I
can't.
only have 2
upcast
level
it.
1 slots.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
yeah,
So
lightning
even if I
bolt,
could, I
which
Where are you standing?
Right there.
You will hit the Zorn and Venom at that spot. But you can move up to its head and.
No, I was trying standing behind
Okay.
him. So that way.
that's as far. I can move to here, right?
Oh,
You're just
absolutely.
whimpering.
Okay.
So lightning bolt automatically
Yeah.
fails.
It does.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
It's paralyzed.
so does that mean
You automatically hit.
You
I automatically
get
hit?
full damage.
Oh,
You just get full.
It
Not
fails.
full damage. You get a
Fantastic.
roll still, but it doesn't take half damage.
so it takes 8d6.
He's got his
So-
8d6.
Oh yeah,
App.
I had the app.
8. Wow. Okay. And please be on the 4. Yeah.
It's still
It's
wrong.
31 damage.
Still a good chunk, 31. So,
Ha ha ha.
okay. Your green lightning bolt lights up this entire room as it just striking the wall on the other side of the worm, just blasting into pieces. Yeah, it's a good chunk. Okay, not the worm. Doing the same thing.
Sure.
Okay, attack with advantage. Let's do this.
Come on.
Oh,
What?
We need
That's
the advantage
interference.
on
Oh yeah. No, didn't have much.
There we go.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
That's it again. Another 14.
unfortunately, you only get lightning on one, but you
Thunder
still
on
get
one, but you
get your brutal crit on both
yeah.
of your.
Oh yeah.
What? So you'll need 6 d10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Perfect.
And then
Holy-
4 of these.
Yep.
Yes. Do it all together.
I kind of want to roll them separately, but
Now, come on, speed this up.
Oh, we just need
Definitely not as good
These
as
all
the
need
last
to be.
what are you?
No, that's
Oh.
double 6s. That's
Double 6s. I didn't see that.
Okay, so 10, 16, 17.
17 times 2 is 34.
34.
So 34.
Thunder.
34,
Oh, so yeah, 34 thunder, and then
34, 40, 45, 48, 51, 56, 64.
Is that plus his strength?
65 plus 8, 73.
Whoa! What the heck?
Wait.
73?
Where are you getting the +8?
it's plus 6.
It's +6, not 8.
Yeah, his strength is only 3.
34, 40, 45, 53, 56, 58, 67, plus 3, 73.
73.
And then
Still.
you added the
73.
Wow.
That's way faster than I thought. 73.
That's holy cow!
I
Wow.
need you to do this more often.
well, he's out of spell
I'm out of
slots,
spell slots
unfortunately.
right now.
But the brutal crit is also absolutely tearing this thing apart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brutal crit.
Hey, this is hurting bad. Okay. That was his turn. Their turn. They will take their shots
It's prone
at disadvantage.
because they're idiots.
That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. And, ooh, a hit!
I'm so proud.
Yeah.
The one in the very back that has no
that'll be
training.
7 damage.
He's like, yeet.
Oh, good job.
Oh, wait. 11 damage. So, yeah, she watches these very large bolts come flying past you and just doink, 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 and then one of them goes straight into the hole that you've created again. It now has matching holes on each side.
It's the weight loss journey.
The weight loss.
Ow.
Oh,
Okay.
That's never how you want to do it.
No. So that is your turn.
My turn.
It is now your
I'm
turn.
gonna-
It is no
gonna
longer paralyzed.
Roll for phantasmal.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
needs to do its saving throw still.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, it's a 4.
Yeah, it definitely failed. Okay.
3, 4. That's 22 damage.
It's not gonna live much longer. 22.
Oh, good. Time for me to steal this kill.
Oh boy.
Right
Don't
from under
tell
Peace's nose. Again.
Again.
Okay. Well, I
Natural
know
one.
I
Natural
have
one.
no chance of killing it with my or paralyzing it again, so
No.
I'm going to pull out my rapier
Okay.
Oh, dang.
and proceed to stab it.
Okay. You have advantage still.
Okay, that will be above a 20.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And that is also above a 20.
Yep, that hits.
Mm.
Fortunately, neither one crit. So
No. Still, still hitting. Oh wait, you are concentrating.
Okay, so
Yeah.
10, 20, 22.
22 damage?
Yes.
Holy crap!
Still
you are
good?
Still a skill.
Yeah, it's still alive.
Okay, time for the
Oh
sword.
my god! 22.
Miss. Oh, miss. Oh, miss. Oh.
This. The cleric just stabs
This
it
was
with
the
a knife.
most brilliant idea ever to paralyze it. It just
Okay, the first one hits. It's above 20.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh,
second
boy.
one's a crit.
Okay.
The third one misses.
Dang it.
And the bite hits.
Okay. Well done.
Okay, so first attack,
2.
5 damage. Crit is 13 damage, or 18.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Bite.
It's going to bite a rock.
Oh no.
9.
27.
You needed 26.
Yes!
How does this one finish it off? Remember, it has Earthglide for its magical effects.
It can't glide through it, but it will burrow into it. It like tears into it, and then just with one mighty leap of a Zorn, it just digs in with its mouth.
You guys technically do not watch, but you see the worm like thrashing, and you watch as the Zorn comes flying out of the other side, just rock and rubble going everywhere as it just like kind of like dives out and just like eats up all of the rock of this beast, and it lies still.
That was super fun. Turn it into a turtle, flip it upside down, paralyze it. Perfect.
I don't know if that's technically how paralyzing polymorph would work, but we're going with it. We need a quick battle.
Half an hour. Record time.
I still love it. I love the
I
idea.
loved it. It was. I am all about rule of cool. Like if it's a cool idea, like I will reward it. But you guys vanquish. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was like, I'm looking at my toolbar for something.
XP.
Ambience.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. XP's coming.
You guys each get 2. That was way
How much
too
health
easy.
did that thing have?
A watt.
300?
Almost 300.
Oh, yeah, spot on.
One round.
I did more than a third of the damage.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a
That
whole lot of damage. But
And I was in peaceful mode the whole time.
yeah, you didn't even have to rage.
These guys are like, wow, he's
Very nice.
very calm.
Does brutal crit only apply when you're raging?
I don't know.
Oogle crit?
Brutal.
Brutal?
Well,
Wow.
if it does,
I
it
don't
does
think
not
it
deter from the happiness of the game.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Brutal.
I'll look into it and we'll discuss it later.
If it doesn't, then we have to continue the battle.
Nope. It doesn't matter if you're raging or
No,
not.
no, it doesn't.
Huh. Interesting. That's convenient.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that was a decent amount of damage. So it is now dead.
I'm giving you.
And we're gonna pick up there
I'm giving them.
next time because you guys are going to be
I
heroes.
enjoyed them.
Yay!
So join us next week, most likely, for Ranger's Kitchen, where we'll be cooking up something delicious.
Hopefully more delicious than last time, but that's gonna be hard to beat.
Right. Thank you all for watching.
What was
Did you roll the 30 or something?
Yeah.
It was near perfect.
Yeah. Oh no, maybe it was 29.
Was that the bear?
No.
Or
It was the fish.
It was the fish.
oh,
Yeah, that's
right.
The fish that didn't get to do any of its cool things.
You're welcome.
Well, we did the same
Well, I was
thing.
like,
Just
you did the
barely.
exact same thing.
Well, this one's worse because it didn't even get a turn.
no, it did not. And I got some cool things on it.
No, mine got a bunch of turns, but just failed miserably.
Yes.
Well, it intimidated me when you were like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, let's do the bigger one," and you're like, "No, it's this bigger
This one.
And I was like, "Wait, no, it's this one."
So yeah, like, subscribe if you want more content like this, and adventure on.
Peace.